You're goddamn right. These people from the future are taking all the work away from us decent present-day Americans. They took our jobs. They took our jobs. They took our jobs. They took our jobs. They took your jobs. They took your jobs. Your jobs.
All right, Redneck, your rebuttal.
They took our jobs. They took our jobs.
Dear white people, I just want to let y'all know that everyone is accepted in the dojo, all right? All geeks and nerds alike. I don't want y'all to feel uncomfortable. I want y'all to feel like all geeks and all nerds of any race, color, creed are accepted. Just leave your bland ass potato salad with the raisins at home.
Stay away, Karen.
We got a space game going on in the back. Don't bring your there's no tuna casserole here. I just want to let y'all know because I know white people love tuna casserole. But
tuna casserole.
Ask somebody white. I bet you they love tuna casserole. But we're gonna get off white people. White people, welcome to the dojo. This is the Three Ninjas Podcast. Anime analysis by African Americans. Comic book commentary by coloreds. Movie reviews for me and you, your mama and your cousin too. As usual, I go by the name of Domino, aka Full Metal Smacker Bitch, aka Womb Raider.
I got 2 inches of hard dick.
I'll work with you, baby. Come on.
AKA Pidgeotto Use Earthquake. Clarence from Cranbrook, aka Dreddy Kruger, Optimus Rhyme, Ghost in a Half Shell, G.I. Jimbo.
G.I. Jimbo, he's gonna destroy everybody for you and you and you and you.
Face Ghost Face Killer, Oscar the Gooch, Ninja Scroll and Chill, and R2D2 Chains. And as always, I am joined by
Hess Jones, a.k.a. the Urban Ichigo, a.k.a. the Afroless Samurai, a.k.a. Black Blastoise Hydro Pumping Your Beard, a.k.a. the North End Naruto, a.k.a. the Debbie Cake Destroyer, a.k.a. Hesh Baka, a.k.a. Mace Wind Do-Rag.
You know what I got underneath this do-rag?
What you got on the do-rag?
Another do-rag.
a.k.a. Snack Lightning, and a.k.a. Chocolate Choje.
Also, we got in the motherfucking dojo.
Go by the name of Bobby, a.k.a. Darth Hater, a.k.a. the Man of Skill, a.k.a. the Juggernaut.
Yeah, it's the Juggernaut, bitch.
A.k.a. Professor Sex, a.k.a. Magnegro,
Oh, shit.
a.k.a. Bizarre Rondo, a.k.a. Super Saiyan Bro Hug, a.k.a. Roddy Piper, a.k.a. Michael Get the Strap, son, Red Jacket, a.k.a. Nicolas Gage, a.k.a. Bastard Troy, a.k.a. Darkwing Cook.
Yo, I can't fuck with this nigga. Oh, for real.
This is gonna give me more work to do. Oh, man.
It wasn't that bad.
How y'all niggas doing, man? What's going on with you, Hesh?
I am in a horrible mood.
What's wrong with you, man? You all right?
Nah, life ain't going good.
Life ain't going good?
Nah.
Need a drink?
I'm drinking right now.
But I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I ain't dead yet.
Yeah. Come on, man. Don't do that. All right. What's going on with you, Bobby?
I'm good.
That's good to hear. So, let's see.
Yep.
iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spotify, wherever the fuck you get your podcast, we are there. Three Ninjas Pod on Twitter, Three Ninjas Podcast on Instagram, Three Ninjas Podcast at gmail.com for any of your comments, questions, or concerns. If you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. Three Ninjas Podcast at gmail.com. So let's go ahead and get to the motherfucking question. What question we got for this Ask a Ninja thing? Don't say his name.
No?
I didn't know if the nigga wanted his name said, but you know. I
We saw this nigga before.
I know, but I don't know if he wanted to. Okay.
All right. No, we good. I'm not going to say his name.
Cool.
Oh, I know why. Oh, okay, you're right. That's why.
I know.
All right, yeah, fair enough.
Shit out there.
Yeah, fair enough. He's like, all right. So my question is, can you truly get out of the friend zone once you're put in there? I asked because I've been friends with this woman for over 10 years. They stopped talking to each other. Now they talking back together. So he's just basically asking us, can you get out of the friend zone once you're in that, or should you just retire it like Ja Rule's career? I like that last part, so I wanted to make sure I said it.
10 years is a long motherfucking time, my guy. If shit ain't popped off in 10 years, or if you ain't got a vibe from this woman in like 10 years, I would say let it go. But you know, one day you are gonna die. So I don't want you to have that what if I, would have said this or did this, would it have worked out with this woman? First off with this woman, let's see.
Put your dick out on her.
No, man. No, man. Come on, man. We just talked about this shit.
I'm sorry.
This nigga had one sip. In this 10 years, have you had vibes with this woman? Have you got any sexual tension, any chemistry, anything that's happened that gives you an inkling that this woman likes you and that she wants to take it further, but for some reason y'all just scared to take that next step? Vibes are very important. Has this woman has this woman ever done anything for you that would suggest otherwise? Because I know one thing, when like women cook for you, that's something, because bitches don't be cooking for anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, has she ever got you a gift that like requires some thought? If she put like, if y'all had a conversation about something and then she just happened to get you that gift because you said it in conversation and you forgot about it, that's something. To get out that friend zone, I don't want to say it's hard, but 10 years is kind of crazy, guy. Try to isolate her somewhere and like invite her out somewhere, but don't call it a date, and just see how she approach it. Like if she gets dressed up, if she's excited, just take your chances from there. Feel everything out. If you don't get the vibe that this woman wants to take it to the next level or do something else, make sure she don't got a fucking man or nothing like that.
Oh yeah, do that.
Make sure like the feeling is somewhat mutual. I don't want you to just be crushing on somebody. And then make sure that this, if this shit does go left, make sure this is a relationship that you know that you possibly could lose.
Yeah, I was gonna say, consider honestly, besides pulling your dick out on her. No, seriously, no.
You can't whip out, nigga.
I mean, you can, and if she do something with it, then hey.
No, then okay. Call the cops. And then...
Well, I mean, make sure the boo. Don't just walk up to it with your dick out. I'm just saying, make sure the boo. Anyway, decide.
Backed out on off rip.
Decide what you want from this. Like, do you really want to be with her, and are you okay with maybe this not working out? Because my advice to you is really just ask, say something, kind of be like, listen, I kind of, like, I don't know what the right wording for it would be, but just suss out the situation. Like, ask her, like, figure out what the situation is. Like, yo, do you have any type of feelings for me, or I have kind of feelings for you, or I think this might be something. Do you feel the same way? Try to find some way to kind of get that idea, because you can spend the whole time like, okay, I think she likes me, I think she doesn't, but if you don't ask, or you're just gonna kind of play the back, then you're just gonna be in the background the whole time. Because
I think the question also said that they talk all the time on the phone,
or
they talk every day,
and
they're close friends, like they know a lot about each other and
texting back and forth, and you feel like she's the right one for you and all that stuff. But
but does she feel like that for you?
Exactly, does she feel the same way?
Exactly. So if y'all been friends 10 years, and like I said, if nothing's happened, then I don't know if it's just like y'all just cool with this friend zone shit, or I don't know. But what happens when most men wind up in the friend zone is some bitch that you was trying to fuck, and then you made a wrong turn somewhere and you just wound up in this friend zone. But it's possible to get out this friend zone if she actually like you.
Yeah.
I don't want to, make this sound like rapey or nothing like that, but have some drinks. Drinks bring a lot of truth out of people. A lot of times for me, that's work. I haven't intentionally gotten a woman drunk, but I've been around some women, get a couple drinks in them, you isolate them, you talking to them, and then one thing leads to another, and then you having sex. Like sometimes it happens. It's happened like that on more than one occasion. I was friends with my baby mother for like 7 months before we had sex. What happened? We got drunk.
Put your dick out on her. Yup.
Nah, no. But...
He said not entirely.
Nah, I feel
like not entirely, but like we was just like drunk as fuck, and then it was like,
some things started happening.
It was like vibes. It was like, all right,
that shit was inconsistent.
Nah, it wasn't. It was all vibes. It was like, I had just broke up with my girlfriend. She had just stopped dealing with her nigga, so it was like I wasn't really fazed by it. She ain't seem that fazed by it. So it was like, all right, we can hang out and drink or whatever. So we just got drunk one day. I looked at her. She looked at me. Then sex, nigga. I mean, it was mad consensual because I wanted to see them things. So I was like, I was just waiting. I was waiting. But it's happened like that with me for a lot of women where like they have gotten drunk around me and then like all these feelings and inhibitions just came out. But I don't want to,
Yeah, you talking about that last week. Last 2 weeks.
I don't want to make it sound rapey, but drinks do happen. Like
don't Charlamagne nobody.
Yeah, come on, man.
I ain't that Spanish fly shit.
No, hell no. I'm talking about it lowers the guard. It gets everybody comfortable. Sometimes it's just a lot of tension and you don't know how to approach it. But sometimes drinks just bring that down. If you want to take her out for drinks, if you want to take her to a show or something, a comedy show, a play or some shit. Just like, hey, you want to go grab some drinks on like some what's the shit called you do at 5 o'clock?
Oh, happy hour.
Happy hour shit. Boom. So you do some shit like that. Just fill it out, fill the vibes, but just act on it soon. Cause you don't want more years and more years to go by, and then she be like, yo, why you wait all this time to say something? Like, you just want to just go for it, just to know now. And like I said, if you're comfortable with this being a relationship that you could lose, cause you might say that shit,
and she'd be like,
and then she'd be like, things is awkward now. I can't really fuck with you like that. Then it's like, all right, so now you ain't got no pussy. So you ain't got the girl or a friend,
or you ain't got
nothing.
Yeah.
So just fill that out, go off of vibes, and I say just take it from there.
What you got, Bobby?
That shit happened to me before.
Oh shit.
That shit happened to me like, at least 5 times.
Yeah, like
at least.
Nah, it was this chick that I was cool with in middle school, and like me, I was shy as shit. Like the last day of middle school, I was like, can you sign my yearbook? So she signed.
Imagine Bobby no beard and shit.
But she was like, she was mean to everybody else. She was like one of them chicks with like the mean face.
Yeah.
But when I came up to her, she was smiling and shit. So
yeah.
I did that. Whatever. We went to high school, same high school. She was fucking with somebody else. So like 5 years after high school, whatever, like happened to see her around. Got her number, whatever. Was talking to her. I was like, yo, I was feeling you in middle school. I had a big ass crush on you, but I never said anything. And then that shit just came up. She was like, oh, I did too. I was like, fuck, man.
Fuck that up.
Yo.
She's like, yeah, but I don't feel that way no more. She was like, all right, one day we get a pizza and beer. I'm like, oh.
You gonna get some of this dick.
Said the magic word. Did I just hear dick? Pizza and beer. I heard dick.
I heard you getting some dick. That's what I heard.
Nah, that shit happened to me a couple times where it was like these chicks I was with in high school, they hit me up on Facebook and then they were like, oh, I had a crush on you in school. Like, bitch, you ain't say
school, man.
You ain't say nothing then. Like, yo, I'd get you mad dick in high school. You just gonna say that shit now, whatever.
All the inches.
All this dick, man. But that shit has happened to me where not gotten girls drunk, where girls have gotten drunk and then they just start hopping on shit. I'll be like, all right, cool, I'm with it. Kind of want to fuck you anyway, It's like, right. It's cool. I'm glad we feel the same way. And I didn't say no. It was
consensual.
It was consensual as fuck.
That shit happened to me before. That was like, let me see. I was like 19, 20. Just got out of this relationship, 3-year relationship, whatever. It was this chick I met in high school, whatever. She was feeling me, but like, something happened where she didn't like me anymore. So I was like, okay, all right. So, so after high school, whatever.
Nigga pulled his dick.
I ain't doing that. But she was going to
out on people.
She was going to New Haven University, and she invited me to a dorm, whatever. So I took a bus there. So we sitting there, whatever, and then like all of a sudden we were drinking, whatever. Sat down. She turned on the porn. I'm like, okay,
nigga.
But
honestly, I would have pulled out.
but
off rip.
Yeah, the screen was cracked on the shit, so we just looking at it. I'm just like, all right.
So this ain't gonna last.
It ain't even black on black. It's just white people. I'm just like, okay. So out of nowhere, she just pulled out her titty, and I was like,
nigga, what?
Right.
Oh, so she pulled the dick out.
So now I just started sucking it, like, and then out of nowhere, she was like, that's all you're getting. And I was like, okay.
I'd have pushed in the fucking forehead.
Nigga, 10 minutes later, I was balls deep. So
I'm about to say, I'd have pushed that bitch right in the forehead. Like,
I
word. Don't be teasing me. But, you can't just force yourself on people.
So, yeah, moral of the story, pull your dick out.
No, man. Goddamn, man. Yo, whatever this nigga's talking about, don't do it. Yo, fill out the situation. Tell that girl how you feel. Hopefully it go good. Yo, if shit work out, you got invited to the motherfucking wedding, yo. 3 minutes ago, host show wedding.
Where I'll be up in that motherfucker, dog.
And we doing the AKAs.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Black Blastoise, hydro pump on your bitch. Hydro pump on your wife.
Your wife.
Oh shit! So thank you for that question. See, now y'all can send us questions that are not nerd related. Y'all can send us any fucking thing. We can talk to y'all about anything. It don't have to be about this TV show and all that bullshit. This anime. Just send us some real shit from time to time, and then we'll answer. We answer everything. Open books, especially Bobby. So
Bobby be out in these streets.
Out in this nigga, apparently. So let's get into these motherfucking topics.
Let's do it.
So what we want to go with first? Power, Insecure, or Attack on Titan?
Let's go,
Power. Okay, so this is episode 6 and 7 of Power. Now, what the fuck happened at the beginning of 6? I don't remember.
It all bleeds together. It all bleeds together
it
after a
does,
certain
it
point
does.
because we do
It's
this
like
every
one
2
big-ass
because we do this every 2 weeks. So you gotta forgive us.
Yeah, so
If I watch this shit Sunday and then I was like kind of like 3 weeks ago, I'm not gonna remember every.
I
fucking
definitely
thing.
had plans to watch it twice.
I be trying to.
I
But
watched it once just for like to enjoy it, and then the second time for the actual notes. But I didn't get a chance to watch it again. But
niggas got lives. But
what happened?
Proctor. He still got the fucking wait.
well, Proctor. I think Proctor's a lawyer again. I know that happened.
Yeah.
No, he's on his way to becoming a lawyer. That dude was making a call.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Teresi's wild as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's also a piece of shit.
Just
so.
like Tommy.
Yo,
Yeah.
no. I
He's
see
like
where
Tommy.
Tommy gets it from.
Yes.
but that was OD.
He was like, he's like, I'm just drill a hole in this nigga kneecap.
with no
in his face.
hesitation, drilled this nigga kneecap.
I mean,
Yeah.
Tommy
In his
wants somebody
forehead.
alive, man.
Yeah.
Yo. Okay, I understand why he went to jail for that long, but you can't just be drilling niggas' kneecaps and foreheads over a couple $. Yeah, I was gonna pay you next week, my
I'm
nigga.
gonna pay you next week, man.
And he killed him.
Yeah.
Anyway, he don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't know where that kind of I don't give a fuckiness comes from. You got to be a certain type of. That's Tommy Dad.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to what's his name? Nah, Silver. What's
Oh, yeah,
the
Silver.
lawyer
Yeah, Silver.
for bouncing,
Yo,
being a little bitch.
Silver caught Ghost.
Yo, the fucking meme of Tasha over Will Smith's face in the last
Yo.
episode of Will Smith, I was dying.
Yo,
nigga.
she said, "Yo, I need your help." And nigga, yo, you know what I was thinking about, yo? Tasha is on her like third dick, right?
Yeah, her box is
All
garbage.
them niggas is gone.
Lord.
And they like to say that niggas ain't shit. Tasha really ain't shit, yo. Ghost just been fucking Angela.
Yeah,
That's it.
basically.
And he beat again.
Well, he fucked fancy too,
That don't count. I'm talking about like chicks he like. But this nigga Ghost fucked Angela again. Now she back in the game. Now she digmatized again. Then
Yep.
she went on, yo, I swear, if I fuck you and you go on a date with another nigga, fucking you up. Don't you ever. So she went on a date with dude. She got a text from Tommy. Angela went back to the crib, talked to Tommy. Tommy asked her about some shit about a murder that she tried to cover up because Proctor needs some shit from Tommy. Like, all them niggas going to jail, yo.
Yeah.
but looking like it.
Yo, that's why Silver bounced.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
like, I ain't got
yo.
one. I want no
Like,
parts
yo,
of this.
I met your husband. I ain't like the vibe. I'm out this motherfucker. Yo, how you clear out a whole apartment
Right? And then told her to come there.
in an episode? Yo, that was some gangster shit.
In a
yo.
week, like he did that shit in like 2 days.
Left
That's
that
what I'll
bitch.
show you.
Left that bitch like a lease or some shit. Like, yo, he gave her back the check, all that shit. Like, yo, I don't want nothing to do with this. I'm not going down for none of y'all niggas. Pussy good, it ain't that good. I'm out of here.
Hers must not be because niggas can't stay.
Niggas die, niggas leave, ghosts. Her box is trash, yo. Tritted ash.
Hey,
Tariq selling drugs now.
fuck Tariq.
Told y'all, nigga. I told you he was gonna take the fucking pills. He was gonna sell them shits.
Yeah, he would fucking think he a thug now. Fucking nigga.
Kanan's still wilding out. Kanan killed the Jimenez nigga.
Oh yeah.
That was too easy.
It was too easy, but like I knew that he was gonna die, just didn't know how. And then he cut the nigga head off and put it in the back.
Yeah.
These some sick niggas. All right, for you to just be comfortable cutting niggas' heads and drilling holes in niggas' heads, this is wild.
Yeah.
What else
life.
happened? Tommy fucking Lala again.
Dumb. That. Anyway.
What?
I just think that was stupid. She's like, I'm not gonna fuck with. Well, just
Nigga, you knew what was gonna happen.
I know. I'm just like, come on, nigga.
Now-
he was all mad like literally half an hour ago.
Yeah, yo, bitches don't know what they want.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, yeah, it's actually probably the most accurate thing on that show.
They don't know what they want. Let's see. Dre is working with Ghost again. Ghost taped that phone call with him and that dude, and then he went back to Tate and played him that shit. And then, Tate straightened up real fucking quick. he was like,
God damn.
I'll be in contact when I make my announcement.
Exactly.
I know you will.
Like,
Yeah, I know you
pussy.
will, nigga. Little
Got
bitch.
that ass now.
Yeah.
What else happened?
Angela's going to the dark side.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's about to be a gangster.
she about to, cause she ain't got no choice. She
Yeah,
didn't
she
didn't
fuck-
cover it up for this nigga so much. She's all the way in now.
She implicated as fuck and everything, so she gotta do the thing.
Niggas is trying to catch her on that fucking RICO charge.
We might just get hit with the Rico.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, and she went on a date though, but that was part of the cover up. She got that
Oh,
job.
yeah, she got that
offer
job
to-
for the
to-
Asian
Yeah,
dude.
so to bring it to Mock
Boom.
to get somebody on her side because she know that they're closing in on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't they gonna kill Mock at one point? point. Like I think Tommy.
She still might. I think she's still thinking about killing him.
Because when Tommy was in the car, she was like, "Yo, I need you to kill this."
But
dude.
she wants to try something first. She said.
Yeah, she wanted to
So
try.
I think
first.
if this works, she's gonna probably try not to have to kill him. But if he got to go, then that Asian nigga got to go.
Yo, didn't he die in Fast and Furious too?
Yep.
Yo, if
that
you,
is not the same.
that's not.
Yeah, it is.
That's not the
Oh,
same.
is it?
man.
That's my.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Then he did.
I'm not racist.
He died. I wanted to make sure I wasn't racist.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that nigga definitely died. Jason Statham worked the shit out that nigga.
Yeah, you can't just be dying to everything you in, bro. You gotta have some. you gotta tell niggas. You gotta tell that nigga to bring you back or something. What else happened? Come on, man.
What's back with the Dragon Balls?
Cause never mind.
That was racist.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Wait, he Korean. He ain't Japanese.
but
Asians.
that makes it even worse.
All right,
Oh
sorry.
God, man.
Damn, they did have that joke in the show, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
talk
did.
about it. I think he called them Chinese and some
yeah,
shit.
he had something like something with the Great Wall or something like that. He was
Yeah,
like,
he's
sorry,
like-
it's not racist.
yeah.
No, it's not racist.
He's like he's Korean. Yeah,
Oh man, what else happened on Power?
niggas is going down. That's what's happening.
Everybody going down. Yo, do you think Teresi is going to actually get what he needs from Tommy?
Oh well, you saying he switched sides because his wife fucking bitched at him, so he's not gonna snitch on Tommy. He's gonna snitch on Ghost.
Oh,
because he's
remember
about to
they-
giving up the murder from in jail.
they was
Yeah.
having dinner and Tommy's mom walked in
That crazy
Yeah.
bitch.
and she was like, "Get away from my son!"
Yeah, I was
oh
like,
shit!
yeah, see, she son that nigga. She's like, you gonna snitch on the only person who's gonna be able to take care of you once I die, even though she looks perfectly healthy for someone who's dying. But she's healthy enough to yell at this bitch.
Right.
Get out of my house, away from my son. What else happened?
Why won't they kill this nigga Dre? They knew he was coming and they just vacated the fucking hotel. What the fuck?
Contract negotiations. Yo, that's the only thing I can think of why Dre is around, because there's no episode coming on this week.
Oh, okay.
So I think that the season is ending soon. They got to do something drastic because they killed the Jimenez dude. They killed who else they fucking killed that was important enough? I think that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a minute, dude.
That was it.
This
Too
shit.
easy.
I hate to write on this fucking show. Like I swear to God, I don't know why I keep watching this shit, but I just want to see it out to the end. It's just to the fact that I can't wait till this shit is over.
You know what I thought was gonna happen? I thought Kanan was gonna go to him and his brother and be like, "Yo, your sister trying to kill you."
Yeah,
So
no.
I thought it was gonna be a double cross with him,
Nah.
and he'd be like, "Oh, okay, I'll be the plug."
Nah,
because
Kanan went to the big connect. He was like, "Yo, I took in your boy for you." Yo, why that nigga don't talk? Yo, why that nigga don't open his mouth when
He got
talk?
shot in his goddamn face.
That nigga talk through his teeth.
He got shot in his goddamn face.
Yo, he been talking. I've seen 50 open his mouth and talk. This nigga,
He got shot in his goddamn face
nigga send me
with a
on
real
fire.
bullet.
Yeah, I ain't never seen 50 yell before.
He can't.
Yo, that nigga can't open his fucking mouth, man.
Cause he got shot in his goddamn face.
He'd be fine, yo.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, so let's go to Insecure, right? Bitches don't know they won't.
Hey.
So, opening scene, nigga pile driving something,
Yeah.
right?
Body.
Thought it was Issa. Not
Not
Issa.
even close.
Bitch on the couch.
Look at that!
That bitch on a whole couch, and that bitch in the room whole time getting rawed. Like, she's out there. And then she's like, yo, you ain't gonna tell me that this bitch is out. So now this bitch work for Lyft. So now when Daniel got bitches over, she just go out and just pick up fares and shit.
Yeah.
Molly's still a mess.
Wildin'.
I'm tired of her whole shit.
Why?
I'm
Like,
just getting old. Like,
Figure your life out.
yeah, man.
yo, this is what hoes do. This is what hoes do when they single. Like, they just want to be sexually free. They want to be liberated.
But she ain't have to be single. Fucking Lil Rel was trying to wife up.
Yeah.
And she didn't want it.
Yo, bitches don't like the nice guy.
Oh, well,
I
that's
gotta
her
start
fault.
saying that. Women don't like nice guys.
Yeah, well, that's her fault.
Nah, it's bitches.
No, I think he was right the first
Nah,
time.
it's bitches.
They don't like nice guys. They like the thrill seek. She's sleeping with a married man. Don't
Oh, not anymore.
concern yourself with me and my wife do. I was like, oh shit, this
You
nigga
like
That's
that,
a real
like,
nigga. Funny
like
as
that nigga
shit.
Talk to you like that?
Yeah.
dead ass. Yo,
Yeah, don't worry about me and my wife, bitch.
Yo, side chicks always get it fucked up. Don't worry about what me and my wife do. You stay over here. I got a key. You gave me a key to your apartment.
It's like, why you mad? You knew that nigga was married.
And my nigga, you knew what we was doing.
Before
knew
you
what it
started
was.
fucking with him. You knew he was married. So why you mad? Don't get mad now.
Then what happens with Issa? So she goes back to work. She's working at We Got Y'all or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
nonprofit shit.
She tries to implement some shit to the boss. It don't work. Then she's back at Lyft. Then she picks up one dude, picks up the other dude.
Niggas start fighting.
In the car. I don't want you smoking in the car. This party Lyft, bitch. Shut up. So she says it's a party Lyft.
Got Capri Suns?
Yo, I ain't never got into Uber and they had Capri Suns. They had water, maybe some mints. They had Capri Suns. They had a extra girl in the front.
Yeah.
That
Party
obviously
Lyft,
be
nigga.
giving up pussy. So I don't know. And then the light-skinned little nigga beat up the big black dude and then ran off. Then gave her a $50 tip. Yo, she just staying. Yo, she should have went to that nigga couch.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's something there. And then like she want to come home and so she want to hide her feelings like that. And then like yo, knowing they got a connection, y'all had sex before, y'all got some type of chemistry. And Daniel's like, yo, what the fuck do you want, yo? Like real shit. Like I tried to do something with you, said nah, then you want to come back and say I want to do this, and then you bringing bitches here. Obviously you mad because you ain't getting none, and you just on the couch just hearing the shit. Bitches don't know they won't.
Nah.
I don't know what's going on with Issa, but she need to figure that shit out before the end of the season. Like that's why I think that Lawrence is gonna come back some way somehow. She's gonna figure out that she made a mistake and she need to get her life together. And it's always the bum bitches. Like it's always the bums that don't know what they want, always confused. You did all this to wind up on the couch and lose your apartment.
Yeah.
Like for what? Like what are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't
To
know.
not even be with that nigga.
To not even be with the dude, just saying I'm staying on your couch and you just rowing other chicks in the bedroom.
Basically.
I don't know, man. But Attack on Titan. Episode 3 and 4. I did not watch.
I didn't watch 4.
I didn't watch
3.
4. I saw half of 3.
Yeah, 3 was just the background of Historia. They just kind of tell you about her mom not loving her. And
Her mother is batshit crazy.
yeah, well,
Yo, I don't think that was a mother.
no, that was her real mother.
You sure?
Yeah, but I think she was distancing
Yeah, this
herself. Wow, I cannot talk.
One beer.
Herself, no. That's all it takes.
Now, okay, so who was the dude that slit her throat?
That was Kenny.
That was Kenny?
Yeah, that was Kenny.
Oh, that nigga crazy. I did not know that was Kenny because they was about to kill. So they killed the mom. They was about to kill the daughter, and then the dad said, "Wait, you can send her off to this village. Change your name. You not this." And then when they got captured in episode 2, you saw like the end of it was some man hugging her. And like, who the fuck is this weird nigga with this nigga Aaron? Who the fuck is
Aaron, that was Aaron. Tied up
in the corner and shit. This nigga just watching this shit like, yo, take this shit out my mouth. Who is this man? So the episode starts with that hug, embrace, and then what happens the rest of the episode? Because like I said, I saw half.
Most of the episode was just her talking about how her mom treated her like shit and didn't fucking never hugged her, and then she tried to hug her. But I think it's because she's like she's royal blood.
Yeah, she's royal blood.
But she's a bastard, so they have to pretend like she doesn't exist, which is her mom. I think that made her life difficult because I think all she was like a fucking prostitute for this nigga. Like she stayed at this house and they just call her up when they want to fuck and then send her back, and so her life was sucked. She was like a prisoner in that situation. She really couldn't. She didn't have any choice. Yeah. So then at the end, like when they got to her and he's gonna like, no, I don't know, you're not my daughter. Like because by claiming saying that that's his daughter and. She's the mother, but
her mom was wild. Like, I wish I never had you, type of shit.
Yeah, because it fucked up her life. Because if she didn't have that baby, she probably wouldn't have been trapped. She's been getting dicked out and get to do what she wants.
Okay. What you think of the episode, Bob? What else happened in episode 3? Was it just talking and reminiscing and shit?
Just a lot of backstory. What the fuck's going on? But
so what happened?
It's like mad shit. It's like they alluded to. They're trying to take Aaron's powers.
Okay.
That's what they're trying to do. But they're saying that in order to get his powers, they think that they have a Titan that we don't know about that's gonna eat Aaron and get his ability to control the Titans.
What about that Beast Titan?
I don't know what the fuck's up with that Beast Titan.
I think that Beast Titan is Aaron's dad.
Could be. That nigga got intelligence.
So. I think so. For some reason, I feel like they're gonna switch it. Like, yo, that's his dad, because obviously his mom got eaten by like in the first episode.
Yeah,
mom got chopped in half. Yeah. So I personally think that's his dad. So what happened in episode 4? Because I saw none of that.
Commander Irwin. That was about him. Like the nigga that got his arm chopped off.
Yeah.
Forward and
yeah.
That nigga, he was talking about his father. Like he's trying to make this plan so it won't be no all out war. So he's trying to get the royalty, like the king, the heir, exchanged without any war.
Right.
So he got this plan to introduce Historia to the king without having any like infighting and shit like that. But the government's framing them. They're framing the
whole
the
scout
scouts.
unit.
Yeah, they're framing them. So Irwin's about to get hung because he knows he thinks it's something about the Titans. He knows there's something about it because he had a father that was a teacher, and in class he asked him a question like what happened before the wall.
Beast Titan is dead.
Yeah, like something. So it's some big secret that the government's hiding, and Irwin's about to get clapped. I'm kind of mad because I just started liking the nigga, like I said before.
Once you start liking somebody today,
they clap the nigga always. So that's what the fuck happened.
Okay.
Yeah, that was about it.
All right, so let's see. Iron Fist season 2 trailer review.
Woo.
Now, does it look? Now, this preview looks better than the whole season.
First season. Yeah,
Yes.
it looks better than the whole first season.
Now, it's only like 30 seconds. It's him in a mask. He's fighting somebody. He's using shields, and he punches the ground. Big surprise. And everybody dies. And then he walks away.
Yeah, but there's another trailer that come out. They showed Davos, his boy from the first season, and they showed.
Why did I only see one?
I don't know.
It was 2 trailers that released.
Yeah, and then he has his own version of the Iron Fist now. He has a glowing chi fist now.
Oh, yeah?
We don't know how he got that. We don't know what. So obviously that's gonna probably play a part.
He had to get it from Kung Lung, right?
No, well, there's more than one hidden.
Okay.
There's like a whole network of those type of cities, so he might not necessarily got it from there.
Oh, he got the evil shit.
Yeah, he got the evil, obviously. Yeah. So there's that, and just the fighting looks way better. Like the action, everything looks way better. And now because he's doing the vigilante shit, they can put him in a mask, so they can get him a fucking stunt double, so they can make the fight scenes even better.
How you like the costume though?
Well, they didn't show like the real full thing, so they have like when they were in Kunlun, and they had some like ceremonial shit. And so it's basically kind of like the mask, but which he'll probably end up adopting. It looked all right.
I hope that it's similar to the Daredevil costume in a way of because what they shown it looked like it looked too classic. I don't want to see that classic shit.
Well, I mean, Daredevil's thing went through progression.
Have you seen it?
No.
It's kind of like it gives me. You remember? You never seen Deathstroke and Arrow?
Yeah,
his first mask.
Yeah.
It looked like that, and I was like,
Oh, that shit. I don't know.
We'll see. I'm sure that they gotta evolve it, man. They gotta this is how it's gonna first look, and then they'll just slowly fix it. But only off of the trailers, I'm kind of looking for. I'm obviously gonna go in with super low action. I'm not gonna gas myself up for this failure. But I'm hoping. But I'm hoping like it seems like it's gonna be way better than the first season.
I mean, we can only hope.
They haven't showed any like courtroom drama shit, no stuff with his confident. They didn't show any of that shit. It's just all action, all karate, all kung fu, all niggas getting kicked in the throat.
Yeah, but you know, at some point that has to come into play. So, do we think that the Defenders are making a cameo in this, or is just Luke? Or
in the second trailer, they already showed Misty.
Okay.
So at the very least, we'll get Misty.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll get I mean, he showed up in Luke Cage's second season, so it'd only be right. Claire's gone, so I think she might be donezo, so I don't even think she's gonna show up in any more of these.
Okay. You got more beer?
That's the last one, I think. Fuck. And I think the only person who has any type of connection would be Misty or Luke. And if Luke doesn't show up,
can we talk about how bad Misty is?
Simone Missick?
Yo,
she got them.
Yo, she is so underrated.
Huh?
Yeah, she is.
Oh my god, love Misty. Okay, so Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay trailer. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, looks cool, man.
Now,
Jim West.
the mechanics look better than GTA.
Yeah, it should be.
Now, I don't know nothing about storyline or anything else that has to do with it, because I don't know, like, how many horses can you have? I mean, in GTA, you got mad cars. Like, how many breeds of different horses can you have?
You can have a bull. Well,
78.
You can have a bull. You can have a bull, sheep.
You need a demon horse.
Type of shit.
I mean, but can you ride them motherfuckers?
Yeah, you can ride them motherfuckers.
You can ride a bull?
Yeah, you can ride a bull.
Oh,
I mean, that shit goes out of control when you shoot it, but
I mean,
you ride that motherfucker?
Nah, but the gameplay looks good. The mechanics look good. They introduce different features. I guess how you treat your horse comes into play now.
Yeah, you can make it better.
You can actually interact with like your gang and shit. You get to know everybody, like kids and like I guess like through this whole game, I guess talking to different people is going to give you like different missions. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what the kids can do. I think they're just there for like fodder or whatever.
You cannot kill kids in video games.
But I think that this act like I said, the mechanics look better. What else? What else was in there? Like they improved like the fighting system.
Yeah,
Like
it's a whole
it's
fighting
a
system.
whole different like you got block and parry and shit like that.
Yeah.
Now you got uppercut niggas like you got the stance and shit, like your legs is far apart and all that. like niggas got real like stance and shit.
Yeah, like your horse holds extra weapons and shit for you too.
Yeah.
So you can keep your strap on the click clack.
Realistic reload.
Yeah, realistic reload. That's gonna come into play during the multiplayer online.
Yeah.
Cause somebody's gonna. I hate this shit. Cause somebody's gonna find a way to manipulate
Fast
that
reload
shit.
that shit. Like
They're gonna
Yeah.
flash. They're gonna
Always.
fast reload that shit. You're gonna have a 6-shooter. They're gonna have a shotgun. Click, click, pow. Officer down. Somebody gonna go. So it's like, I don't know. I want to see if they're gonna incorporate things from GTA into this. Like, I want to know if they're gonna have like a heist mode, but
Oh, hell yeah.
Red Dead
They
style.
got to because they're fucking out. I mean, the whole purpose, they're outlaws. If they don't put some high shit in
yeah,
there,
but it.
I mean, I know
But they're
it
gonna
can't
do it.
work
They're gonna do
exactly the same way as GTA
Yeah,
because you're
but-
not gonna like steal a Brinks truck so you can fucking
Yeah,
do shit, but-
they'll go into some shit that says bank on it in big ass letters
Yeah.
and still out of there. But is that too close to GTA? Like, don't you want to differentiate somehow? Like, they can put their brain power together and come up with a new mode, something that has to do with solely the Wild West and nothing that's just like a watered down GTA version.
a spider robot.
Fucking hash, man. Let's see. This wrestler died.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my!
The
You
Anvil?
don't know who Jim the
I
Anvil
don't watch
Neidhart
wrestling.
is?
I don't watch wrestling, though.
Nigga, this is back in the day when this is the golden age.
I
You
didn't-
not know Jim Anvil?
I didn't watch
That nigga
wrestling.
used to
growing
be with like the British Bulldog.
The Hart
and
Foundation. You don't
fucking,
know the Hart Foundation?
Owen
I
Hart,
did
Bret
not
Hart.
Ash,
Watch.
who the fuck are you? Like,
I'm a me. I did not watch wrestling growing up.
what
But
the fuck?
but he passed away. But out of that little collection, the only person that's left is Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
That
which
shit is fucking sad and like
Yeah.
bringing your childhood to an end.
Yeah,
Now,
that shit is- somebody put a picture up, right? And they put the Hart Foundation. They put everybody in black and white except for Bret Hart. I was like, God.
yo,
damn.
that shit is fucking depressing, B. Now,
Steroids?
no,
I'm not even making a joke. I'm asking
Well,
why
no,
he died.
British
I'm
Bulldog, maybe.
asking why he
Because
died.
he had a heart attack.
yeah.
Okay.
Now
Maybe,
it
at
could
40.
it could be old age. It could it's kind of like the NFL. Like
Can't be
you
that
know,
old.
like
He gotta be
it's,
like 40 something, right?
Bret Hart's like in his
He's,
like
he's 60s and something.
he's like
Pushing
late
70.
50 or early 60s. Gotta
okay.
be. Cause that shit is kind of like the shit that you put your body through. We all look at it and it look fun and fake and shit.
Yeah,
but the
nah,
niggas
that's
is really
just
putting
real.
their body through shit, the hormones and testosterone
Yeah.
builds and all this, the fucking horse tranquilizers and
You know, it's kind of weird
all
because
kinds of weird
Bull
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing
Hush.
about it is that the only thing Bret Hart had was a stroke, but he was like the clean wrestler.
Yeah,
That's why he got his push, because he was after that whole steroid thing, and it was like, okay, Hulk Hogan's obviously on something, and Bret Hart was the only small one that they
I
actually
hate
work
them
with
niggas.
to get away from the steroid shit. So
Yeah.
I mean, shit's working in his favor so far.
Yeah. Now, who's your favorite wrestler ever?
Of all time,
Yeah.
that's fucking hard, man. Can I name my top 5?
Okay, sure.
Top 5. All right, no order. Shawn Michaels, Bret
Okay.
Hart, Undertaker. For some reason, Kurt Angle is that nigga.
I never liked him.
Kurt Angle is that nigga.
I like how he wrestled. I never liked his personality.
Well, I got the medals. That guy, I don't like him. But when he had the ball head, that nigga was real.
Yeah, that nigga was real.
Yeah, and like The Rock, definitely
Okay.
The Rock.
Shawn, I gotta go with Shawn Michaels.
Hell yeah.
I used to love when he used to kick niggas shit. I used to love that shit, yo. I used to watch his matches just on I used to stay up mad late on purpose just to watch him kick niggas. Right in the fucking chin, yo. And that's his finishing movie. You know that shit was fake. It was like, yo, this nigga's
I
supposed to
thought
win
that
this
shit was so real.
Nigga, of course when you 9 you think it's real, but then you like, yo, he ain't kick nobody that fucking hard. Like
He used to slap his thigh and shit. When he
yo, when that nigga used to bang his foot on the mat, I was like, he about to kick that nigga. Woo! And then when he connect and then that little bop, I be like, yo, that nigga killed him. Cause like, I be seeing them shits right now when like niggas get knocked out on like World Star. I be like, yo, Shawn Michaels couldn't have hit nobody that fucking hard. Yo. Like every nigga, like every nigga. Like I remember when I saw Undertaker tombstone a nigga through the mat. I was like, yo, both them niggas is dead. I I was like, yo, I don't know what's under that shit to catch both of them niggas.
I mean, what that nigga did to Mankind on Steel Cage.
When he threw that, my,
that shit was the wildest.
Mankind might be my favorite wrestler off of pure entertainment value. Like Mr. Sacco.
Mr. Sacco.
Yo.
You remember how he used to punch people?
Yo, it was
like,
He was mad weird. Yo, that nigga sacrificed his body, his teeth, all this shit for this fucking sport. He's a fucking legend. Oh man,
he fucked up now. Though.
He fucked up now.
Yeah.
Ninja refuses to stream with female gamers. Now, with this, I'm gonna let you go first, then. What's up?
No, I just think it's dumb. I get it. Like, so here's the thing. On one hand, I kind of get what his intent was when he said it, but it's also just kind of a dumb thing.
My thing is, like, out of all the things in that chat, why respond to that?
Yeah.
Like, out of everything people say in that chat, why don't you stream with female gamers? And according to him, it's because of his relationship with his wife, where like jealousy might come into play. He thinks infidelity might play a part, or somebody just like clout chasing. So in a way I get it, in a way I don't. But if you can't control yourself when you stream with these women and you think you're gonna cheat on your wife, or you just don't want to have that argument, because I've had that argument where it's like you can't be friends with a bitch that I don't know because I think you trying to fuck her.
Yeah, but streaming is different. Like if you in the room with a chick, streaming is like she could be like 15 states away, and y'all just filming some shit together.
But you gotta think about who Ninja is, because he could stream with a chick, and the internet will immediately interpret some shit as like, oh, they flirting, and then for him to have that,
like how you load that gun in Fortnite.
That's wild. No, but anything they do, anything they say, a snicker, a laugh, anything can be interpreted as cheating, and then like. It could be clout chasing, because obviously if you get a girl that's like above a 6 and she's decent at this game, and obviously her followers are gonna go up, like who the fuck is the chick that Ninja's playing with? Yeah. Like it's automatic clout chasing. But in order to save your relationship or to not have that argument, I get it, but you got to be able to trust yourself and be like, yo, I'm not doing nothing with these women. It's really just a game. Yeah, like it's really nothing that serious. But for him to not trust himself is kind of wild.
So basically, he's saying he gonna cheat. You can't tell your wife that.
But with a nigga like Ninja getting all this popular, it's something about power that makes something in a chick's vagina like pulsate. Yep. Like saliva starts to form in their mouth. They start fucking smizing at you and shit. Like it's all blink, bitch, for your eyes fucking fall out. Like it's a whole bunch of shit that happens where chicks can sniff out power and opportunity, where it's like, okay, I don't want to give somebody that power. I don't want nothing misinterpreted. And Ninja has everything to lose right now. If something happens that doesn't fit his brand, his brand, he can get knocked off of tournaments. Like he's fucked. Like
me too.
Exactly. Like anything can happen. Like if he invites this, you don't know what can happen. It could be like a DM that's misinterpreted. It could be, like I said, something happens on the stream or Twitch, and then it's gonna be this influx of women like, oh, I want to get on the game. I'm nice, and then she's pretty, and it's like, all right, so Ninja's definitely fucking her.
I don't know, but he had a perfect opportunity to flip the narrative of people of like saying, nah, like it's okay, I can do this. I can stream with a woman, and it don't mean nothing. We just trying to play this game. We both have our own communities. We just trying to bolster this thing and like make a community out of stuff. He had a perfect opportunity to like flip the narrative of that, instead of he sort of roll with it the way like other people would think. Like, nah, like you can play the game. And
he's in a moment trying to answer this question. Like he's active on Twitch playing this game. He happens to answer that, and then that becomes like the viral moment or the thing that everyone's talking about. Because when it comes to niggas that's having the best shit ever, it's like Drake, Ninja, and Shiggy like 6.
I think Shiggy kind of...
Shiggy, he fell off.
He fell off because of that cheating shit, man. Okay, Exhibit A.
You had it, then you lost
Shiggy. Having one of the best years ever.
That's different.
One bitch called him out, and it's not the same.
But that's his fault. Did it, though.
Yeah. He fucked her?
Yeah, he cheated. He cheated. That's why. He cheated. That's
I thought it was just a DM.
No.
This nigga pulled the Kevin Hart.
Yes, he cheated. Got caught, and this girl made him
apologize.
That's the difference.
Never
Shiggy
apologize.
Did it. This nigga preemptively assuming that just because I fucking played a video game, which people are gonna assume we're fucking, so now I can't play a video game just because people are gonna think we're fucking. No, just play the game, nigga.
So by that logic, right? So the shit that we was talking about last week with last episode with your net, right? So Shiggy's not above like 25, right? And he's
I don't think
getting
he's
all
younger.
this recognition. So you saying he shouldn't apologize
No.
to this girl that he loved?
No.
A girl he loved.
No.
Yeah,
I
I
apologize.
Well, I
think
mean, if he meant it.
this nigga
didn't
think
mean
that
it,
like,
though.
yo, finding women that are so loyal and down for you is just like a dime a dozen. Like they just come out of nowhere. Like you think bitches are coming up to Shiggy because they like him?
No, but at the same time, like,
So why wouldn't you apologize?
Then
What
why
the
would
fuck
you
is wrong with you, yo? Like what's up?
Why would you get famous
Why would I get famous?
if you can't handle it?
He didn't know he's gonna get
He didn't
famous.
know he was gonna get famous.
Come on, man. You on Instagram doing all this shit. You were bound to hit
My
something.
nigga.
I'm on Instagram.
You already had 1 million followers before this Shiggy dance
My
came
nigga,
out.
it's not a. It's for some people
Yeah, but
when you get when you
Kiki, do you love me? Blew that nigga
okay when
shit
you that
up.
when you that young. Okay, obviously we was all young at one point, right? So at one point, pussy controlled our lives, right?
Yeah, it did.
But when you know that you reach a certain type of fame, you know this influx of pussy is gonna come to you.
Yeah.
So you're saying that he should just roll with the punches? It's okay. It'll get better.
Yes.
You wildin', yo. All
I
right.
mean, look what happened when you apologize. You
But he-
damn if you do, damn if you don't.
But he apologized because he still wanted to be with old girl.
Yeah.
If he didn't want to be with her,
He
don't
didn't wanna
apologize.
be with her. It
But
was
if he
like,
wanna be with
whatever,
old
like-
girl, apologize.
And
This shit is bound to happen again,
honestly,
man.
how long is this Shiggy fame gonna last?
It's
right?
not.
So why wouldn't I try to get my girl back knowing that this shit is fleeting? He gotta remix every fucking dance that come out.
That shit probably already over.
Yo, niggas is not
Yeah,
doing
it is
that. The Shiggy challenge been over at least 2 weeks, my nigga.
Longer than that, probably.
Like he's getting all the bags he can now.
Yeah.
And then when this shit fades, when nobody's calling his phone for like hostings and to be in this and that,
Old girl be there.
then no, she not. Cause I don't think she accepted that shit.
Oh, I thought they were still together.
Nah. From what I know he apologized. I don't think she accepted that shit.
So now you just proved my point. Why apologize if shit's going downhill anyway?
My nigga, so you
gotta
rather
try,
just not
nigga.
take the attempt and just say fuck
It's
it?
already done.
You gotta shoot your shot.
Yo,
Nah, fuck that shit.
yo.
I'm riding that shit out.
Every chick gets cheated on, all right? If Jay-Z can cheat on Beyonce, if Jermaine Dupri can cheat on Janet, if Halle Berry can get cheated on by this laundry list of niggas, anybody can get cheated on, my nigga. You're not exempt from giving out this dick. You're not. I don't give a fuck how fire you are. I'm gonna fuck someone else. And I'm famous. It has to happen.
I'm not apologizing.
I'm not
though.
saying he got famous because he wanted pussy. He wants the bag. Like it's not like I got famous just so I can get girls.
I'm saying you can't. I
There's
mean,
a lot of niggas that try to do that shit.
It's a lot of niggas that try to do that. I don't think Shiggy was doing
Well,
it.
yeah.
It was to show his talent so he can get more money. It's same shit we was talking to Chris about.
yeah.
You want to show yourself on social media so you can get to the motherfucking bag.
So you don't
Bigoted.
think you don't think Shiggy had bitches in his DM like saying, hey, you what's
no,
up?
Shiggy was
don't think-
famous. He wasn't next to Drake.
But still, you still don't think that he had bitches
My nigga,
in, you think this was the first time this happened?
Bitches, they see opportunity.
First time he
You
cheated?
don't think
would-
this is the first time he cheated?
No.
Okay then.
I don't
This is
care,
it's the
though.
first time getting caught. And then he had
Okay,
to
but
apologize because
okay,
he's trying
so-
to keep his baby.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't know that they didn't get back together.
Yo, if you fuck Shiggy, you a nasty bitch.
Look, man,
bitches
niggas,
nasty.
bitches fuck A-Town. Come on now.
That was all clout. Yo, y'all really clout chasing. All right, man.
Anywho.
Ninja's not wrong, but he is wrong.
Yeah, he a little wrong.
He a little wrong.
He could have just flipped the narrative. That's all I'm saying.
It
but
comes off as sexist. It comes off as misogynistic
But
a
I
little
get
bit.
it.
But I get it.
Yeah.
You don't want to bring that problem home.
yeah, we don't want no problems.
So Sony sells 3 million PSVR systems worldwide, hitting a new milestone.
Bang, bang.
Sony just getting all the motherfucking money.
That's impressive.
Why?
Cause that shit,
Three. That's a lot of. That's a lot of units. to sell.
$400. So
Yeah, that's a lot of.
Yeah,
That's
it
guapage.
was.
And plus, and
that's
that's
never been done.
And that's not even
Okay,
including any
but
of the games. they
How
sold.
many games are out for PSVR?
Probably a lot. We just don't know because
Now?
I don't have
it's a
one,
lot.
so I don't look at the games. I don't
So
have.
there's over 30.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Okay.
Yeah, at
But
least.
the only things that interested, like the only ones that interested me is the scary ones. Like they got Paranormal Activity. I would not play that shit.
Nope.
That shit in the trailer shit. Fucking Resident Evil. I can't even get past that shit yet.
Oh, you still got that? I
I don't know.
forgot.
I'm still walking up the steps. Shit's scary as fuck.
This nigga pussy.
All right, nigga, you want to borrow my shit?
Yeah, nigga. I put the VR shit. No.
Next week, I will let you borrow that shit to let you see how it is.
I'm gonna make a video with that shit.
There you are.
You're like,
Scare the shit out of yourself.
All right, so Idris Elba being considered for James Bond producer says it's time for diversity. See, that's the shit I was talking about. I don't want y'all
Nigga.
niggas pandering to us. We've been saying this shit forever. Now I don't want to see. I don't want to.
They tried this 3 years ago.
Well, I was gonna say it's not. I get what you're saying, but also at the same time, they've been talking about having Idris Elba play.
No,
Bond.
They said no.
That was fanfare. The people said, "Yo, Idris Elba will make a," because he got the accent. He's an older man. Women find him attractive, so it works in the Bond setting. But this now they're trying to bring it to like the forefront with what?
When it came up 3 years ago, the director answered that.
7 years ago. They've been talking about that shit for a minute.
Forever.
Well, I say 3 years ago.
It wasn't the director. It was the family.
Somebody said because he was too
urban. Yeah, that's
somebody
the family.
said that shit.
It's the family because
It's black. What the fuck? He's not too urban.
That's
too urban with.
That's what they said.
They mean he's black.
Yes,
he's a nigga.
He's too niggerish. I think it's the family of the author of, because they control that property very tightly. They own the rights to it, so I guess I have to say. So that was when they said, yeah, he was too urban, which meant he was just a nigger.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I don't like this pandering shit.
Yeah, I don't.
Let's see. There's a rumor that the Batman Begins production in
2019.
Okay.
2019 with Ben Affleck listed as a producer. So Ben Affleck doesn't want to be in the movie, but he wants to be a producer on the 2019 spring version of Batman Begins.
Well, I think he did want to be in the movie, and then all this wild shit happened. But so now he's just like, just give me some money. I'll be producing it.
Right.
They're saying it like it's a younger Batman. They're trying to cast a younger Batman, which is I don't know.
Which is fine.
I mean, when you got Batman Begins, it has to be a younger Batman.
Well, just start over. Just get a new Batman. Just figure the fuck out. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Okay. Because I don't know how it ties in everything. But now they have the world to DC, so it doesn't even have to tie in. So it doesn't even fucking matter. So they can just do what the fuck they want.
Let's see. Tom Cruise is.
Nope. No, sir, I don't like it.
That was ASAP.
Yo, off rip when I saw this shit, it was like Tom Cruise is set to play the new Green Lantern. He's just waiting on a couple script changes. I was like, yo, why Tom Cruise of all people? This is what I was talking about.
The Top Gun?
Trying to put I mean, that's a good backstory, but they're trying to put asses in the seats. I get it's Tom Cruise.
It's the opposite.
Green Lantern. You put it together. You want to see it. I know it's going to be a train wreck, but I want to see it.
No, I don't. That makes me not want to see that shit. Why?
No, I want to see how bad it's going to be.
Fucking not Tom Cruise.
Because I know it's going to be bad. Like, there's no way in hell that you can make Tom Cruise be a believable Green Lantern.
Unless he dies in the first 5 minutes and do Jon Stewart. I don't give a fuck. I don't dislike Tom Cruise. I think he makes fine movies, but I just don't want him to be Green Lantern. I don't. One, he's too old. No,
he's too old.
He's too old.
He's too short. This thing is 5'6".
Well, they can put him in the apple box like they do in all the other fucking movies. That's what they do for that nigga. They do that for short niggas. They either make him stand in the apple box, and they make them other people stand in like ditches and shit. They do shit like that.
Nigga,
so like,
fucking Chadwick Boseman is short, nigga.
Is he?
Yo, the way they shot that shit made him seem like 6 foot something.
Yeah,
that nigga's like 5. He might be 5'6".
That's like Lord of the Rings. All that shit is like the way they angle shit, the way they shot shit with the hobbits and shit. Because they didn't like shrink them down. It's just the way they.
How many times you see that nigga feet in fucking Black Panther? That nigga's short as shit.
Yeah. So So if they kill him, I'm all for it. Kill him. Get Jon Stewart. I mean, if that's the script we got, I'm all for that. It's an old, tired, grizzled Hal Jordan, and he gets shanked and get fucking prison shanked.
Put some respect on his name. He still do his own stunts. He be breaking his ribs. And
no,
shit.
I like Tom Cruise. I just don't want him to be Green Lantern.
Yeah,
that's it. My thing. I don't want. I like Green Lantern is one of my more favorite DC characters.
Jon Stewart, but not
even just Jon Stewart. Not even Jon Stewart. Like they could do Kyle Rayner.
Yeah.
Or they could do Simon Baz or some shit like that. They could fucking Guy Gardner if they really wanted to. Yeah. Guy Gardner's a little out there, I think, for some people. He's cool. He's just like redhead, and it's weird for people with redheads. But but like they don't have to do this thing. And like just no one fucking do what y'all want, DC.
Yeah, do what y'all want to do at this point.
That's why Henry Cavill left.
This fool is tripping. I'm out of here.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
I was doing good. I was doing pretty high. I'm sorry. I got a little emotional.
The first Purge star, Jovian Wade, will play Cyborg in Doom Patrol.
Cool. I apologize.
Do we think that's a good casting?
Yeah. I never saw that movie, so I'm going to just say yeah, because why not?
Oh, yeah. Well, you seen the picture of him, right?
Yeah, I saw the picture. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Cyborg. Yeah.
I didn't think that they was gonna have Cyborg in Doom Patrol.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't know they were gonna have
that's
Cyborg.
wild.
That came up when we was like, Cyborg isn't in Titans, so I guessing they cross over at some point. They have to.
Well, that's the thing that's weird to me is like, why have him in Doom Patrol but not in the Titans?
Well, because he wasn't with Teen Titans first. Like he crossed over later. So I guess the Doom Patrol and the Titans, the shows collab.
Well, because I think
What was
Beast
the
Boy is
patrol that
from
Beast Boy was a part of?
Doom Patrol,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I'm guessing where that crossover will come from. The connection, at least.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, but I figure like if you have 5 out or I don't know, I can't do math. 4 out of 5 characters from the Teen Titans cartoon show, just throw Cyborg in it. If you're gonna do the character anyway, why not just throw his motherfucker in there? But do what you want, DC.
Right. Let's see. Ruby Rose deletes Twitter after Batwoman backlash.
I don't know why that happened.
You know why?
I don't know why
Yeah, but
Nerds is
all
fucking
these
assholes.
actors and actresses turn your phone off. Like, yo, turn your phone off. like this cyberbullying shit has gone too far. Where it's like, yo, you really can't go online. Like, you really are that focused on what people are saying. There's people that you are obviously doing better than in life.
they're going hard this year.
This is the same version of turning your phone
a
off.
Fuck, B.
Just get rid of the app so you don't have to be on the app and you can still
don't-
make phone calls.
You choose to see this shit. You choose to care what these people say about you. If words can ruin your day, are you really meant to be famous? Are you really meant to be in this entertainment world? Because entertainment this has been going on since the beginning of entertainment. There have been actors and actresses and entertainers, then there have been tabloids and critics and shit like that. They have said the worst about people since the beginning of the beginning.
There's a difference between maybe reading a bad review in a newspaper versus half a million people directly talking to you.
I am doing better than you in life.
Well, she's
I
allegedly.
don't give a fuck. Yo,
Allegedly.
I do not give a fuck of what a nigga has to say with his thumbs.
And he has a point because all the people that have that we've talked about that I know off the top of my head have all been female.
Yep.
What?
It's the females getting the worst.
Females are the ones who are getting harassed to the point where they're deleting their accounts.
I think we covered like 3 or 4 females that got it.
The Asian
Scarlett Johansson got it from the transsexual community.
The Asian girl from Star
Wars,
Anna Diop
Ruby
got it.
Rose.
Anna Diop got it.
Yep.
Like they're going after females hard.
Yeah,
so
these nerds don't like women.
All these niggas is pussy. Because they just don't want to see a woman do anything.
No,
they just Neanderthals and fucking sexes. And
Yeah, the more time I spend on Twitter, and because I've been trying to be on Twitter more often, I've come to the conclusion that I don't think that men like women.
Yeah, yo,
I didn't know that.
Real shit. Like,
I didn't know that, but
like,
they don't. I was like, damn, dog.
as forward thinking as I would hope the world is, there's still these niggas that live in this bubble where it's like, yo, women are. Y'all should be barefoot and naked in the kitchen, cooking, cleaning. Y'all can't do shit. Like, it's like the world, like outside of what we think people are, like, it's fucked up.
These niggas is wild.
Like, these niggas is wild on Twitter.
Do not like these.
Oh my! Like, it's the wildest shit. And then I don't even know what the big backlash was. Was it just the fact that it's Ruby Rose? Or
Probably.
I think it's a little bit of fact that it's just Ruby Rose. So I think they just wanted to come swinging at her. Nah. And then I think because I didn't see anything what people said. I just know that Monday she was Batwoman. Thursday she deleted her. I was like, I don't know what the fuck happened. I didn't see any of the tweets. I don't know what people were saying to her. I'm assuming maybe just because in their mind they pictured my take is she's just kind of skinny. So maybe she just wasn't muscular. But even to me, but I know. And I'm saying, and that's just me trying to pull a reason out of the air for me to be like, just to have a thing like, oh, she's kind of skinny, so maybe it's like she's just not muscular enough, or maybe because she's not natural redhead. But that's the dumbest shit in the world to be like mad because she's not natural.
Hold on. Batwoman wore a wig the last time I checked.
I think she is a redhead though.
I thought she wore a wig,
but I don't. Even if she does, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, it really does.
It don't. Like,
you can dye her hair, like what the
right?
fuck? I mean,
like
I don't know. Niggas going way too hard.
I didn't like because I get tired of this shit, so I didn't want to research. I was like, whatever.
I think these niggas really get a hard on out of like disrespecting women. Like, like they're just the easiest targets to go at, and then they know women are sensitive. Like they're gonna get a rise. And I'm like, oh, I made this person delete their Twitter off of these comments.
Because
like,
they can't get bitches in real life, so they was like, I just gotta fucking use this aggression towards fucking these innocent, non-knowing people.
I don't know why they handle their own Twitter account. There's nothing that a nigga can say online to me that I don't personally know that can hurt me. I don't know that.
Not yet.
Yo, even if I get that level of fame, there's nothing that a nigga can tweet me.
Not yet.
You gonna tweet me? Tweet.
Tweet.
Nigga, I fuck one of y'all nerds up. Like my hands work, nigga. Let's see.
I remember somebody threatened me before. They was like they were gonna hire somebody.
Nigga, you get
dark web
threatened
to kill
all the
me.
time, nigga.
Yeah.
Like it's like I don't know. And he make memes.
I know, dog.
They don't care. They don't think it's funny
Memes.
sometimes.
Disrespectful shit.
Nah, you be doing some wild shit sometimes.
You do wild shit all the time, Bobby.
all the time.
It's not that wild.
Yes, it is.
You gotta have an open mind.
Call it that. Okay. All right, yeah.
You got that one.
So the villain for DC's Birds of Prey is Gotham mob boss Black Mask.
I'm for it.
That's cool.
I don't know who Black Mask is.
His name is Roman Sionis. His family was rich, right? And at one point, it's kind of funny because he killed his family. He burned them motherfuckers.
That's not funny, Bobby.
No, it is. No, he burned them because
See why niggas want to punch you in your face?
Nah, like he burned them because he was considered like you know Gotham's elite and shit like that,
Yeah.
and he wanted to date his secretary, and his family wasn't for it, so he burned the fuck out of them, and he just went to the criminal side. He kind of had this obsession with masks and shit, right? So he killed his parents, whatever, and he molded a mask out of his father's grave and put it on. So he started calling himself Black Mask. And the mask at some point got burned on his face.
Oh.
So it got wrapped in on his fucking face. So that's why it's stuck like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
I'm gonna take a guess. He's white.
Yep.
Okay. White people, I like white people, but y'all a little wild.
Not like his backstory.
Even in comics, y'all wild. Okay, so Joaquin Phoenix,
Walking.
Joker will target an R rating,
Hell
but
yeah.
Venom will not. Yep. Now, Joker makes sense for an R rating.
Yeah, definitely.
Venom makes sense for an R rating.
It does, but
okay. So what's your hang up with Venom not getting an R rating?
my hang up is why I think they're not doing it.
Why
I know why they're not doing it. Because they want to incorporate the Tom Holland Spider-Man, and it wouldn't make sense to have a rated R Venom with a PG-13 Spider-Man in the world of the making. That's why they're doing it. That's ultimately what it boils down to.
Now, when Joker gets an R rating,
bang bang.
What do we think is gonna happen to this Joker shit? Is it gonna be a lot of Killing Joke shit? Is it gonna be
what's the origin? So it can't even be Killing Joke.
The Killing Joke was dark.
Killing Joke was the origin.
That shit was dark. I mean, he kind of raped Barbara.
It was no kind of about that. I think he just did it.
I know. I was trying to be PG. If y'all gonna send it out there, like, shot the bitch in the back and just raped her. This is crazy.
Definitely shot her. Paralyzed her.
Like took Jim Gordon and stripped his nigga butt ass naked, and then just that shit was crazy.
But
then made him watch.
I don't think they're going that far.
Yeah.
Well, they
I
might.
wish they would.
They might have seen. I mean, for a Joker and Joaquin Phoenix,
like that's why
it could happen.
Yeah,
I can actually see it though.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to know the approach. I want to know from what point of Joker that they're going to start.
I mean,
are they
it's supposed to be the origin, right?
I guess.
I think they're talking about like showing his family and
probably
shit, right?
when he was the Red Hood.
Okay, now when it comes to Joker's origin story, I've seen about 3.
Yeah, this is probably way more than that. But
Okay, so there's one where he actually has a wife and he's a comedian and he fails and his wife leaves him.
Yeah,
and
I think
he
that's
just
the
fucking
Killing
goes
Joke.
crazy.
Yeah.
There's one where I think his family was killed or some shit. And he just goes crazy. And then what was the other one? I forget, but
he went crazy.
He was the Red Hood and fell into fucking Ace Chemical.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
Well, I think that's a combination. Like, I think it usually always ends up leading to that. Like, it's just everything else, the stuff that gets him to that point.
I mean,
you know how I got these scars?
that's why, like, with the whole the DC their universe and shit trying to go light. That's why I was kind of iffy about it, because I was like, you can't make Batman light because Gotham City is fucked up.
Fucked all the way up.
I mean, shit. Just look at what happened in fucking New Haven.
Yeah.
Yo.
That shit was wild. And I was just talking to somebody about drugs in K2. I was like, nigga, yo, 100 niggas overdosed.
Yo,
Is it bad?
nigga,
That you want to try it?
Yeah.
Yes.
What? No, you do not want to. Yo, I got a story about K2, right?
Yo, I've never heard a positive story about K2.
Yo,
Like,
Nah.
everyone that smokes that shit,
Then why niggas smoking it?
because
no.
it's synthetic weed and people take these synthetic drugs thinking like, oh, it's not They think it's like everything else.
So why don't we just legalize weed so we don't have this problem anymore?
Because niggas want to get extra high. Like niggas don't want to be high no more. They want to be fucked up.
Can't you buy this shit over a counter or some shit?
K2?
Is it like Sylvia?
Yeah, the shit to make K2 you can buy over the counter.
Is it like Sylvia?
I got a story about this shit. Like this is when I was at my cousin's house. Yeah, this shit's fucking wild.
Fuck! I didn't make the Bobby drop.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you got Bobby drop?
I got an idea to make one, but I just didn't make it yet.
Yeah, so
keep forgetting. I'm making that shit this weekend.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, fuck that. I'm dropping it right here. Bobby drop, nigga.
You may catch me in a pair of polo slippies, matching cat laser blades in my gums. Bobby.
So I was at my cousin's house one day, right? And it was a Floyd Mayweather fight that was going on. I think he was fighting Maidana, the first one.
Y'all was doing crack?
No. But my cousin, whatever, you know, everybody was at the house, and I'm not gonna name drop him, whatever. So anyway, my cousin happened to go outside because the fight didn't start yet. It was all the prelims and shit. So he's outside, whatever, and then I'm looking at the window. I'm like, what the fuck my cousin doing? Yeah. All right, he just smoking K2 shit. All right, yeah, because he's so used to it, it don't affect him like that. So
shit.
So it was this Nigerian dude, these two dudes that came outside, and one of them was like, "Oh yo, what's that? What's that?" And he was like, "Oh no, it's not weed. It's not weed." He's like, "Oh no, I got it." He's like, "No, don't. You can't tote it like that. It's not weed." So this nigga toted this shit. 2 minutes later, this nigga fell on the ground, lifted his legs up. He's like, "Wee, wee!" Like his friend was trying to hold him, and he just started going crazy. My cousin ran upstairs, whatever. He was like, "Yo, this dude bugging out." I'll go outside. This nigga like flipping all around and shit, going crazy, like on some T-virus shit.
Yes.
Yo. Then my cousin was so afraid, and we was just looking like, "Yo, this nigga dies,
you going to jail, nigga."
But the thing about it is, like, K2 is, I don't even know why I'm endorsing this shit. Like,
don't endorse it.
No, we don't endorse K2. What?
It's something like you don't smoke the shit like weed. Like you smoke little.
How about you just don't smoke the shit?
Yeah.
Well,
you don't do that at all.
Drugs are bad, niggas.
Yo,
okay.
the highest I ever got was I smoked wax.
Okay.
And I was high as fuck. Like everything was magical. It was nice colors everywhere, but it only lasted for like 20 minutes. Though.
I remember I almost died from getting high.
How? That's impossible.
I didn't really almost die, but fucking. So here's a fun fact, kids. Edibles.
Oh,
fucked up.
Okay,
edibles is the devil. So like my friends made some edibles or whatever, and I don't smoke weed. I don't do drugs. I just drink because I'm alcoholic. That's my thing. So but you know, every once in a while, if I'm drunk enough, I might smoke a little weed. If I'm like I gotta be super drunk or whatever, or just sometimes I'll be in the experimental mood. So it's like, oh, we got this nigga made, I think it's brownies, but they got some medical grade marijuana. And they use that, and they use that shit to make the shit. I was like, all right, whatever. He's like, I'm gonna eat this shit. I was at my friend's house, ate that shit. I was there for like a half hour, 45 minutes.
That's
I was
the
like,
shit, man.
I was like, nothing happened. I was like,
shit.
Yeah, I was like, this ain't whatever. Nothing happened. I was like, all right, yo, I'm about to go home. So whatever. I went home. I'm just chilling, and I'm just watching TV. I'm just chilling, minding my own business, and I don't know how long I was, but I was just like, I'm high as fuck right now. Like I'm like, I'm high as fuck. I tried to sleep it off, couldn't sleep it off, and then the fucked up thing is like I had to go like downstairs to talk to my parents or some shit, and I'm sitting here like, yo, I'm high as fuck right now, trying to have this conversation with y'all niggas. Like I'm like, can it tell?
Yo, I never want to take an edible again unless I know what the fuck I'm taking.
Yeah.
The time I did that shit hit me out the blue, and I just wanted to play Nintendo mad bad. And my shit was in the basement. I was fucking heated, and I tried to sleep that off. Slept, and woke up still high.
Yes.
I was like, I don't want this shit.
I slept for like an hour and a half. Woke up still fucked up.
What if Joker's is selling K2?
That's probably what's in the glass.
Yo. We just stumbled on something, nigga.
Oh, that's what the laughing gas is.
K2 in the laughing glass.
Oh shit.
We got you, DC. So, Supergirl movie is in development. Do you think they're gonna chase this chick off?
I don't know why they're making this.
Whoever get casted as Supergirl in this movie, do you think they're gonna chase her off as well? Because
absolutely. Because niggas don't like women apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Like, I mean, who could they? I don't know. Yeah. Yes. Just yes.
Only because they still don't have a Man of Steel sequel yet.
Well, they're not gonna have one. Henry Cavill gone.
Is that real?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
quit.
I'm pretty sure he quit. I didn't like research this, but I thought he quit.
Yeah, he quit.
He's like, eat
outta
a
there.
pingus.
What?
It's just another word for dick.
I know, but what does that have to do with him?
He said to them to eat a dick because he's like,
Oh, okay, I
y'all
didn't
ain't
hear
giving
you.
no movie. Oh, yeah, he said eat a
Hold
dick.
headphones on, stick in here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's like, eat a dick, dog. I'm out.
That shit is over.
Let's see. Forbes list names Scarlett Johansson the highest paid actress of 2018, ranking in $40.5 million.
She made all that money off of Avengers?
Yeah, that.
Because I ain't seen her in shit else.
Me neither.
That and
Because
what was the other one?
nothing.
I think it was just probably Infinity.
Infinity War, what, 2018 we're talking?
But
Or 2017?
No. It was two movies.
When
they
did
was counting.
Ghost in the Shell come out?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
2016?
Forgot about
No, I think it might have been 17.
Yeah, it was
17?
17.
Okay.
So she probably got paid for that, and then they probably paid her for Avengers.
Yeah, okay.
So hey, she deserved it. We hey girl,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody chasing her off. You think she give a fuck about what somebody tweet with $40 million?
Yes.
Fuck out of here.
I was gonna say it's a while.
Now, in the Super Duper trailer, the Super Duper cut of Deadpool goes back in time and kills Hitler.
Good.
Hitler baby.
Yo, you can't have a
Bobby
joke.
Bobby found that shit so fucking
I
funny.
know.
It was funny.
And it was disturbing, but it was like it is kind of funny. But this nigga found it like really
Murked
funny.
It was funny, yo. 'Cause he was
Murk the
like,
baby.
well, he was all stretching and shit. Well, maximum effort.
This nigga,
Maximum effort.
this nigga's killing a baby.
That's what you do. You about to smash some shit. Maximum effort.
Yeah. That shit was kind of funny. It was also
It
kind of
was funny, but baby
Yo,
murder.
Yeah,
niggas
but-
got so political.
What?
Like, maybe Hitler wasn't a bad guy. Like, oh shit,
the
here we
fuck
go.
out of here.
Wait, who the fuck said maybe Hitler wasn't a bad guy?
Somebody in my comment section, they
Your boy.
Yo,
Wait,
Your boy Steve.
he would probably say some wild shit like that. He probably was. The nigga who facilitated.
We not okay. Moving on. So,
I guess. Yo.
So James Gunn will
Niggas is
not be
wild.
reinstated for Guardians 3. So
I knew
he,
that was
so
gonna
he is officially kaput out of here, and Batista not having that shit.
yeah, he's not.
Now he said he's not showing up unless they use James Gunn's script.
Grip. So he's still.
Now, if they don't use James Gunn's script, Batista's out. Who can replace Batista?
Nobody.
It's just bad.
Yo, okay, no.
Well, he's fucking stuck in DC purgatory as Black
I
Adam.
do not want to see more wrestlers ever.
That's the only niggas that's big enough to play the part.
No, you can get there's more actors out
They
there
would just have
than
to.
fucking wrestler niggas.
They would just have to remove the character. They wouldn't even.
You cannot possibly remove that key of a character this late in the game. The third quarter, nigga.
Batista's funny though.
I know. That's why I don't want. That's why I don't want them to have to replace that nigga. Like that's the funny thing. Like he
Okay, so they already lost.
perfectly fit this role.
If they already lost James Gunn, do you think they're gonna take the chance of losing Batista too?
No.
So they're gonna use
Not at
James
this
Gunn's
point.
script.
Yeah, they might with subtle changes.
Yeah, they're gonna have to revise the shit out of it.
But how much are they gonna revise the shit? Because I feel like this somehow is gonna come back on Batista, where it's like you sticking up for this nigga that we obviously kicked out and don't want on this movie. So now we're gonna do something to fuck up your role in the movie.
Yeah, it could be.
They could
And-
diminish the
and
role.
this could possibly
severely.
fuck up the movie because if you don't have those one-liners or his sarcasticness or his like,
I mean, they could kill Batista off and have Nova.
Nova. So yeah, they could do that.
yeah.
I mean, Adam Warlock
So-
still is a player out in the
so
game. So
his
I
shit
mean,
is-
so there's ways to replace the character with another character.
Right.
Yeah, they're gonna check
It just
shit out
would
his ass.
it would just sort of suck that this is why and how it happens, not because it's a natural progression of the story, it's because of some bullshit Twitter shit.
Right.
Dumb.
I don't know. Now,
But I mean, and he's under contract, so I don't know how he's talking a lot of shit. But I don't know. At the end of the day, he might just still have
and
to
is
show up
Batista
anyway.
still wrestling,
No,
No.
I don't think
or is
so.
he just
No,
strictly?
he
I think
he
he's
went
trying.
back.
He's
trying to
strictly
afford.
like a movie star now.
I think he's trying to do the Rock thing where he might show
yeah.
up a little bit every once in a while, but he really making
for,
like
like
movie
Summer
money.
Slams and shit like that. Yeah. Okay.
That's where you got it from.
Now with this shit, I'm here for the jokes.
Oh lordy.
So Caitlyn Jenner wants to play a Marvel villain. Now,
she don't need no special effects makeup.
now before Bobby says anything that can remotely be misogynistic or
It's
just
not.
gay bashing or whatever the fuck.
transphobics.
Was he saying? No, she. Was she saying this?
You right.
Was she saying this because there's a new season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians coming out? It's just to get some attention on her.
Is she even on the show still?
Yeah.
I thought she had her own show.
I don't know. I don't care.
Okay.
But it's just the mere fact that Caitlyn Jenner is a social media star or like a star.
Is she though?
Okay, but does she just want attention?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so saying this,
If she from the Kardashian lineage of yes, the answer to that question is yeah. Look at Kanye.
Yeah.
now with her playing a Marvel villain, the dopest name
Nope.
I thought of.
Go ahead, but I just know it's bad.
Dr. Coctopus.
That's a tactical foul.
Dr. Coctopus ain't dope. Nah, but some shit I saw online was like Tranos.
That's a tactical foul.
I mean,
Yo,
you know,
they could have said they could have made a live action Powerpuff Girls and made that nigga him.
him.
Yes.
I mean, I can see her as an X-Man.
That's yeah.
What he can't? She can't be Morph.
Yo.
No, you said it as an X-Man.
No.
I know, but
that could be her name.
she can't be Morph. There was a Morph.
X-M-A-N.
That's a tactical foul. A tactical foul.
Yeah, y'all niggas
That's dope.
ain't no type of shit.
Voice up, Matt. Yo, she could have like the supersonic voice because she got no balls. Voice up, mad octaves.
Nobody ever got.
Should we just
backlash
move
from
on? Let's just move on, man. So Silver and Black will be split into standalone films with Black Cat likely to get her own solo movie first.
We already know what this is going.
We ain't never get no goddamn sponsors. They shutting us down after this episode. I just want y'all. I want to thank everybody who used to listen to us. We had an excellent run. Them trans niggas is coming for us. I mean, women. I don't know. Whatever. Somebody coming for us after this.
Oxymoron and trans niggas.
I'm sorry.
I don't got a problem with nobody. Like I
Me
said,
neither, but
I'm just here for the jokes.
But them niggas be mad.
Yo,
so.
it's all fun and games, yo. Nobody's really like a homophobe.
Has
over
anybody
here.
ever got mad at a Caitlyn Jenner joke?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, Dave Chappelle.
I mean,
No,
Caitlyn Jenner-
do you remember that shit when she won? She won some shit for ESPN, like the
Woman of the Year,
Woman of the
thing,
Year shit.
or whatever the fuck.
Dog, the jokes was flying,
Woo.
and the trans people was mad. Like she,
Upset.
you know, they use all the pronouns in the world. You know, like she is her and her is the world and shit. They use mad
How
shit.
you win women? Never mind.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
How you win
So,
women? How you win women of the year? You ain't wasn't a woman
Black
for the whole
Cat,
year yet.
Silver and Black, standalone movies. Are we ever getting this shit? Is it going to be good when we get it? Is this part of the Spideyverse?
Yeah, it's all
is.
part. It's all part of their,
We know what
their
they do.
stupid ass name.
Is this Sony's universe of Marvel characters?
Yes, it's part of that. All of this is part of that.
Why?
Because why the fuck not?
Okay, now, is it just that? Okay, so now we're trying to capitalize. So are they jumping the gun when it comes to like? Okay, so before Marvel has a chance to jump on these characters and make their own adaptation, are we going to set the tone so someone can? I don't know.
They don't own the rights. Marvel can't use these characters. So this is the thing. So the way this deal worked out between Sony and Marvel was, Sony still owns the rights to Spider-Man and whatever characters were tied into their rights. So they didn't give up. So this is different than the Fox Disney merger where the rights revert back to Disney Marvel now.
Okay.
Sony still owns whatever rights that they have. They just said, hey, we're going to loan out Spider-Man to you guys for your universe. So you guys make money every time Spider-Man shows up in a Marvel cinematic universe movie with like Avengers, because it's always showing up in so far, and Captain America, I guess.
He's smart though.
You guys, Marvel gets that money.
Yeah.
And then we still get to make our own Spider-Man movies. But what they did, though, which was the smart thing they did, is they collaborated with Marvel to work on the Spider-Man movie so that it's still part of the universe, but it's like using their team. I don't know if they use their writers per se, but it's like kind of going back and forth. Getting notes so that it's more closely linked to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which I think is why the movie came out good compared to the last outings.
Okay.
But that being said, they still want their own thing. So this is them making their attempt to make their own cinematic universe using the characters that they do own.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thus, we're getting 75 million movies that we don't know why.
So basically what they did, they worked out a 3-movie deal with Spider-Man. But Disney is so smart that you see how they had him in Captain America shit, and they had him in Infinity War. Those don't count as the 3 movies.
Yeah, it's just a solo movie, I think, right?
So they're trying to milk Spider-Man as much as they can.
While they can.
Of course.
But after this 3-movie shit, Spider-Man's going right back to Sony and they bullshit.
I hope not, though. I wish there was just be smart. Be smart. Just keep it going. Like, you got a good thing going.
My nigga, you got to milk this cow for as long as you can.
Yeah.
So
re-up.
we gonna do what we can.
Re-up on that titty mode.
So Walt Disney Studio intends to develop the X-Men and Fantastic Four during its third quarter of 2018 financial result conference call says. So we're definitely getting these movies.
Yeah.
And we don't know when. We can predict maybe like a 2021.
Yeah, I'm saying 2020 is the first thing we get a glimpse of something. I don't know.
Yeah. I think I say an announcement. 2020. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think we'll get an announcement. Wait.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Oh well, no.
2019 is kind of
we
booked.
we might get an announcement next Comic-Con or some shit.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on how fast they get to finalize dot that last I and shit.
Yeah.
Like depending on whenever if that's done sooner, I think it's possible Comic-Con we might get a little something like, hey guys, 2022,
right?
Fantastic Four is about to fuck you.
So let's see. Live action Mulan has started production.
You seen the picture?
Hey, the picture looks cool.
The picture look cool.
Yeah.
Who they casted for look cool. Do we think that Eddie Murphy has any partners?
No.
He not gonna voice the dragon.
No Mushu. No
Mushu.
He can be the dragon.
Okay, now is this Mulan like minus like the
yeah, I feel like
goofy shit?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like a more slight. I'm sure it's gonna be.
I feel like
it's Disney. It's Disney. It's Disney.
Like,
So it's not gonna be like super serious, but I think it's gonna be less. I don't think she's gonna have like a cricket companion in the.
My nigga, if they did that shit for fucking the Beauty and the Beast,
why? I did not watch it, so I don't know.
Well, they had Gaston. They had they had the little plates and the little teacups and shit. Yeah, they had all that shit. So why wouldn't they do the same thing for this? If it's like if it's Disney, why wouldn't they take the cartoon and just make it real people?
Well, because I think. Again, I didn't see it, but for Beauty and the Beast, it makes more sense because he's cursed by magic and stuff versus her just fighting in a war. Yeah, that's really she's just fighting a war, and she's like, "I gotta be a man." So I got. Never mind. I was gonna say
no, please, no, nigga.
I'll show you no mercy.
But I stopped myself.
Be transparent right now. Okay, don't say nothing.
I stopped myself. So she got just fighting a war. So she don't need a cricket companion.
Down to business.
yeah, that's all. So I don't think it's as necessary as in Beauty and the Beast. This song was good, man. This song was ill. Mulan was a shit. Okay,
It was.
Yeah.
That shit ain't top 10.
I mean,
the fuck out of here. Mulan?
I'm thinking.
Of Disney movies? Hell no.
I mean,
it might be top 15, not top 10.
I don't know. I gotta think about it.
Do that list one day.
I gotta think about it.
Pretty sure it's close.
It's not.
I think it's higher than you give it credit for.
Mulan might be 10, if anything.
Okay.
Hey, it's still top 10, nigga. It's in.
All right.
I don't care if it's an inch by a mile. Win is a win, nigga.
Nigga, so where you putting Little Mermaid, Cinderella, fucking Lion King?
Oh, that's top 5 right there.
Fucking Aladdin, all types of shit.
Go on.
I can't think of those right now. Trying to get through these topics so we get the fuck out of here. Tessa Thompson to star as Lady and the Tramp as the lead role, and now we had this white lady that just made a whole big fuss about a black woman playing a dog.
You know what? I have to tell you, honestly, as a big fan of the original Lady and the Tramp, and I recently purchased it when it became available on digital, it's too much change. It's too much change for me, I gotta say. You know, like they're race-bending darling and they're race-bending lady, and then they're changing the gender of Jacques, and then they've also race-bended. I don't even think they have, I forget the name of the bulldog, Old Reliable, who always talks about Old Reliable, right? That's not going to be an English bulldog voiced by Benedict Wong. I don't know. It's starting to seem like the SJW version of Lady and the Tramp. Like I'm very much into opening up stories to new audiences by involving them more, right? So they might look at an old story and say this doesn't apply to me. But when you change so much of it, I think you start to question, is this even what it once was?
Yo, first off, I didn't know dogs had race. So I didn't know that by having a woman of color voice the dog, that automatically makes the dog black.
Yep.
And then that because this movie is over 60 years old and they didn't like black people, they still don't like black people now, but they definitely didn't like black people in 1955 because that was before civil rights happened.
Right.
So they definitely wasn't having a nigga do a voice as the main character. They could be the racist ass crows and Dumbo, absolutely, but they're not gonna be the main character. So yeah, so just because she was white doesn't make the dog fucking white, and it's a cartoon, so you know, bitch, fix your life.
Yo, when I heard that shit, all I heard was like, yo, this was like me hearing like white people feel like they're losing everything. Y'all not losing shit. Like, yo, y'all had a 400-year run.
Yeah, it's time to relax.
Y'all had a good run.
Y'all wild. White people wild.
Yo, she used a new term. She said race bending.
Race bending. Race.
What is that?
Yo, like,
you an airbender, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Like white people really feel like they're losing everything. They feel like they're losing the country. They feel like they're losing roads. They feel like they're losing money, jobs, opportunities. Y'all ain't losing shit.
No, sir.
Okay?
You're not.
We just want some motherfucking inclusion, and by casting this black woman as a voice
yes
of a dog, you can make everyone in the movie white. Every other dog can have a white man playing them.
Yeah.
But the mere fact that this was the topic of discussion, like Tessa Thompson. Like, who else is in the movie?
They got
Justin
Wong
Theroux.
from Doctor Strange is in it.
Yeah.
He's playing the British Bulldog.
British Bulldog.
Okay, so
It doesn't matter. So
he's British.
yeah.
So what the okay?
But he's
gotta be
Asian.
Asian.
So now the dog's Asian because Benedict Wong is Asian?
I don't know.
I just wanted you to say that he's Asian playing a British Bulldog.
Right.
Okay, so what the
Like, yeah.
white
no.
people just want to be mad at shit.
Yeah.
Like that's I don't know what it is. Not all white people, obviously.
Yeah,
but,
but a lot of y'all wild.
a lot of y'all wild though. Let's see, 13 Reasons Why Cass gets a huge pay raise. I'm still on season 1.
Oh, you wilding. You need to get caught up, dog.
I do. Like, I've been meaning to watch. It's just too much shit to watch.
That show is wild as fuck, but it's also
is.
kind of like, I like it.
Yeah, it's cool, but like
It's wild.
It's a show that I want to go back to. I just keep forgetting to go back to it.
Yeah,
That shit gets dark sometimes.
Oh, no.
Dark as fuck.
All the time.
Yo,
man.
I think the dude was
conceit of the movie.
I think one of the dudes was interrogating the dude that raped the girl, and he was telling him about himself. He's like, "Yeah, you did this, you did that." And then at one point he was sitting down, he was thinking about this motherfucker's dick got hard. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yes.
This shit wild.
Because he's a rapist. He is a rapist.
But they kicking it up now.
Thinking about raping made him horny. Because you know why? White people are wild. I love white people, but y'all niggas is wild.
Power Rangers sequel is officially in the works, so we're excited about that.
I'm glad it's a sequel and not a reboot.
Tentatively, I'm excited. I want them to fix a lot of things. I want them to actually get real fucking morphers. I want them to fix some abysmal looking Zoids.
What was it, a rock?
It was a fucking giant stone coin, and they had to stand on a fucking plate holding hands.
Playing a circle, they had a kumbaya.
Yeah, they had a kumbaya. Then I want them to get actual morphers. I want them to fix the Zoids. Put Tommy in that shit. Put Bogan Skull in that shit. Fucking get a better villain. They weren't in it. Get more cameos from more than just Tommy and Kimberly. Get everybody. Get fucking all the niggas.
Yeah, Zach ain't doing shit.
Get Zach.
Zach in it.
Zach ain't doing shit.
Also make the Asian nigga learn how to breakdance fight because he didn't do that.
Yeah, word.
Because what the fuck? This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So you gotta break, you gotta pop, lock, and kick a nigga in the dick. Like, come on. So if he ain't doing it, then what's the point, yo?
Oh shit.
So yeah,
let's see.
fix some shit.
Inuyasha creator, not pronouncing that.
Oh, yo, what is it?
Rumiku
Let me see.
Takahashi
No, you got it.
Takahashi.
enters a Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame of what?
Hall of Fame.
Manga,
anime.
Anime, manga, I'm
All
sure.
that. Yeah, it's respectable.
Yeah, no, I mean,
It's fucking deserved.
Inuyasha was cool. I like Inuyasha. I haven't finished it. I just want to think how to finish it. But in all intents and purposes, it's a fucking great show, and people seem to really love it. So I can't see why not.
All right, so the Simpsons movie 2 is finally happening.
I
don't want to see it.
Did you see the trailer they had when the Simpsons was sitting on the couch and then Rick and Morty
came in, killed them niggas.
Was that real?
I think that's one of the opening. You know how they do all the different opening things? I think it's probably one of those.
Yeah, I mean it was titled as like, you know, this is the movie 2 trailer type of thing. I don't know what they're gonna incorporate. They might incorporate some Rick and Morty. They might incorporate some Family Guy.
That'd be dope too.
Some other shit. I don't know, but because the Simpsons 2 movie, this is their last
shot.
Hurrah! Like,
they need to end that shit. I'm
like,
sorry.
This is it.
I haven't really watched Simpsons.
This might end it because if this movie tanks, then Simpsons is pretty much done. B. Like
they already took pay cuts.
It's only so much Bart could get into. It's only so many times that Milhouse could try to fuck Lisa. Like it's only it's only so long that we gonna watch Maggie suck on his pacifier. Like she been a baby legit like 20-something years, nigga. Like she said mama once.
30 years, right?
And she shot Mr. Burns. Yo, Maggie a gangster.
That shit's been on forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite episode was the one with Michael Jackson. with the
Happy
you remember
birthday, Lisa. Yeah. Lisa, it's your birthday.
Yeah, that crazy convict nigga.
That's my shit.
I like them ones with Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Oh, Bleeding. I forgot
it's a
about
fucked
that.
Up name too.
Yeah. Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Yeah. That's it for topics, guys.
All right, cool.
So now we're gonna get into our conversation with Chris Greene. We need to clear up a couple things. This motherfucker was on the internet talking wild, talking a little spicy. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that conversation right now. All right, so Three Ninjas Podcast, Jimbo, Black Blast Stories, Juggerthought. And we got returning guest on the motherfucking phone, Chris Greene. What up, Chris? How you doing, man?
Fellas, what up, man? What's going on with you?
Ain't nothing, man. We gotta talk to you about a couple things. I done seen a couple things that I don't know what to call them, man. I need your words on this, man. So I think it was.
Look, I'm about to get taken out by the Three Ninjas and shit.
Yo, we got to come assassinate some motherfuckers sometimes, man. So I think it was after we recorded our last show, right? So I'm like perusing IG or whatever, and then I see this like long little paragraph shit, right? So I see this shit, and I forgot how it started, but I said, this shit about to be good. So, in your words, man, why you rolling up on Will Smith like that, man? What's up with you, man?
Oh man.
Now, matter of fact, take me through your thought process of from I'm gonna do this shit to oh shit, he ain't fucking with me.
Yeah, essentially. So yeah, man. Essentially, what happened was my team was getting with me, man. My manager hit me up and he was like, "Yo, it's that time of the year to kind of revamp some stuff, and you got to get all your, your resume and your credentials and your reel and yada yada all tight." And so we're sitting there going over that stuff, man. And I don't know what happened. I don't know. I think I was at my office, man, and I don't know if it popped up on, how like if you on Facebook or like Twitter, these ads will pop up based on what you searched or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. I think something to do with I Am Legend that popped up. I don't know if somebody had tweeted it or whatever. Something to do with that. And I was like, oh damn, I ain't watched that in a minute, man. Let me pop that on and see what's good while I'm working. And that scene came up, and while I was looking at that stuff at the same time, my clips from Walking Dead and Outcast was on. So I was like, yo, everybody is kind of just, that's the thing on the gram. Like, I'm very not caught up with that like you cats are. And I'm like, everybody, that's the thing. Everybody's going to do a meme or do whatever, with some stuff. And I was like, I'm going to just do it with my shit. Why not? Why take everybody else's clip when I could just do it with mine? I'll make up this. I'm going to fabricate this whole story just to see if people actually, will bite on that. And I really didn't think anybody would, because everybody knows, first of all, anybody that knows me personally knows, I'm professional with this shit. So it's like, I'm not going to do something stupid like that. But it was amazing because as soon as I posted it up, like my phone and my DMs started blowing up like, yo, man, you done lost your mind. What you doing, man? Like, you don't mess with Will like that. That's the dude that can end your career. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I was like, yo, did you watch the video? And like nobody watched the video. Everybody read, which was crazy to me because, Instagram, if somebody posts a long ass post on Instagram, you're not going to read that shit.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Well,
So it was amazing. It was amazing that everybody read that shit.
Oh, we read that shit. I was like, yo, this nigga Chris is wildin'. So
It was crazy that people read that. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna just ride this out, see if I can get this dude's attention. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, everybody knows like the goal obviously is to work with not only just him, but there's like cast of those caliber, man. You talk about the upper echelon that everybody knows. So it's like, all right, yo, I'm gonna try to get on to a project with him, which ironically enough, I should actually did this in hindsight earlier because he was recently in Georgia not too long ago. I think right toward the middle of summer, because he's filming with Ang Lee. He was filming Gemini Man there, right? And I don't know if you guys know the premise of the story, but it's basically like looks like it's gonna be a black version of Looper. It's pretty much he travels back in time to face his younger self. Okay. So I was like, oh, okay. I found out about that. And I was like, oh, but they had already, they kind of kept that on the hush. So by the time I found out about it, even through my connects, it was like, yo, man, they done already started filming and they kept that low, yada, yada. So it was one of those things to where it had been on my mind to kind of get at him on social media anyway. Like, how you going to Georgia and not, have a casting there for actors, and see what's going on. You bring in your team and yada, yada. Which is cool, right? But it's like, you got brothers in, that's in Atlanta, that's kind of chilling, so they can act and do their shit.
So you kind of felt gypped.
I mean, a little bit, man, because the dude, now again, there's no shade to the dude playing his younger self because they're from my understanding.
Man, keep it a buck. He's like, fuck that nigga.
Yeah, no, but it's some real shit. Like he's not like Will's not playing, so they're not putting prosthetics on him and he's playing younger. Like they actually cast another actor apparently to play him. Right. So I was like, damn, it would have been nice to, get that audition, at least try to get up in there and showcase, this is what I can do, blah, 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 blah. So that way the next film comes around because he's going to be filming back here for the next couple of movies, apparently because they got they still doing the Bad Boys joint. There's another film that he's supposed to be doing out this way. So it's just like, all right, that's a good team to get into at the end of the day. Okay. You get in with the upper echelon, they're going to keep, you see that across the board. They work with the same people over and over and over and over again.
Wait, hold on. So that's why you post your baby picture up there?
Yeah. That actually, and the funny thing is, that was who was that? Somebody, I had it up earlier, on my earlier, one of the first posts I had put up on Instagram, when I first got on. And somebody had said something about my ears on that joint. They was like, man, look, Will Smith, baby, Will Smith here. I was like, oh, let me post that shit back up, and see if
somebody
I can get
gassed you.
Nah, this nigga really does look like Will Smith.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. This dude got the ears, I can do that too, or whatever, and make it happen. And so, and I try to get the whole team on board. It's funny because my manager now is like, you might be on to something, man. We might, I might try to get at his people just in case, because they're trying to do which I honestly don't. I mean, if it'll get me a job, I'm agree with it. So let's keep that 100. But, honestly, I don't think they need to remake. They're trying to do the Fresh Prince. Not a remake. They're calling it a reboot. So apparently this is, I don't know if he's supposed to be family from Will or if it's his old
they're supposed to do like the Princess of Bel Air or some shit or some wild like that. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Some crazy shit. But I'm like, I mean, hell, if they, if I'm gonna get a check,
if they pay me, I'll do it.
They can co-sign that all day.
Word. So, at what point do you get on this moped and ride to this nigga house and be like, yo, I'm gonna see this nigga?
Well, that's the thing. It's like that. So that part, everybody's like, because I actually was, what threw people off is I actually was in Cali at the time. So I was like, all right. And I do the 6 degrees of separation kind of shit, can get access to his reps and his people and essentially him. Right. And people do know that I recently just got my endorsement last year for riding motorcycles because I was like, yo, that's something I gotta, get into. So I actually did not. That's the one thing I didn't do when I was out there. I didn't get a bike, but I have been out to Calabasas before, and thought about doing that shit, riding up on, onto this dude's crib. And I'm like, yeah, nah, I ain't trying to get shot. He probably got security out there because, Cat Williams tried to pull that shit. You saw how that went.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And if Cat can't get up in there, it's like, he definitely ain't. I'm not even getting to at least Cat got to the gate.
Right.
I'm like, how he did that. That's definitely not happening. But yeah, that it did. The thought did cross my mind. Like, you know what? Let me just get in the area. Oh shit, Will, what's up? I just happened to be up here visiting a friend eating. I didn't know you was around this area. Oh, okay. And that shit wasn't gonna fly. So, and if you know anything, if you've ever been to Calabasas or know anything about it, it's not a big town. It really isn't, because all the celebrities pretty much stay up there. So like everybody knows everybody up there. So you stick out like a sore thumb
if you don't belong.
You roll around in there and you don't even look like you belong. Yeah, it's on some, they're gonna kick your ass out in a minute. So I was like, yeah, let me not do that right now. And I'm up here on business anyway. That'll be the last thing that needs to happen is, my team get a call like, yo, what the fuck is going on with your client, man? This dude lost his damn mind.
This nigga's wilding.
TMZ all up out here, going crazy and shit. So I was like, nah, let me cool it. But the thought did cross my mind. I think if I would have had a little sips of a little something, I probably would have made the trip.
So you didn't make the trip?
No. That's the part of the story that literally was false and threw people off. So me being out in Cali at the time, true.
Oh, nigga, get off my phone.
That's still true. The bike thing, true. That's what was messing people up. Because I was like, I can't fabricate this story, and there's absolutely no truth to it. Because people that know me is gonna be like, oh yeah, nah, this dude is full of shit. Like that ain't real. So I had to throw some stuff in there to be like, to make people go, wait a minute, damn, this motherfucker just got back from Cali. Is that why he left? I had to get people thinking. I was like, all right, there might be something to doing this. And then, when I saw that stuck, I don't know if you saw the next video. Then that's when I posted up the next video with Denzel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, cool. And oddly enough, I'm from, Denzel and I are from the same city in New York. We're both from Mount Vernon. So I was like, that could possibly pass. But everybody knows Denzel don't smoke. Well, shit. I mean, actually, we don't know. I mean, we've never heard of him doing that, but shit, I don't know, man. Denzel might be more like Lonzo from Training Day than people think.
Yeah, that nigga's real nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Denzel looked like he probably smoked a little something and then just bust your ass for no reason.
Look like my uncle, man. Fact. Look like a real nigga.
That's the funny shit about it. He looked like that uncle that'll come up in there, just kick it with you and chill, and then the moment he had one too many
been to prison like 2 times and shit.
Yeah, he gonna hit you with a 2-piece real quick. I still got them hands, boy.
Punch you in the chest. Hey, boy, how you doing? Should be a fucking writer, man. You have me believe in you and shit.
I don't know if I want to mess with him. He be slapping people on set.
Word. Now I want to talk about this tweet that you sent out a couple days ago, right? Let me pull this motherfucker up. So, Chris Greene tweets.
Man, listen, I'm about to have to get off my social media account. Oh man, 3 Ninjas exposed this motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Everybody out.
That's what we do, nigga. So you tweeted #actors with actual skill and credentials are losing great roles to social media stars and models. And Hollywood can't figure out why films and TV shows are not holding audiences' attention anymore. Get the fuck out of here. How about casting real actors? Dare you niggas to at me, pussy. I just don't put that in. But what fucking role did DC Young Fly take from you?
Oh shit.
Like what happened, my nigga? Like what's up?
Not fuck you mean. Nothing I don't know. That actually came from, so man, I'm sure you guys know, man, that shit's been actually going on for a minute. Mm-hmm. I think the first time it was exposed actually was, I can't remember the actress's name, but one of the actresses who was on, I guess, the first couple of seasons of Game of Thrones or something. Mm-hmm. Obviously, after she got off the show, they were interviewing her because she got some other gig, and it was a younger actress, and she was like, yeah, and she exposed that shit. She was like, yeah, I got cast on Game of Thrones solely off the fact of my social media following. Like, she was like, I was there, and like, I know these other actresses that were up for the part. We were there in the room. Clearly, by far, they are way better than me. And she's like, there's no way in the hell, I beat them out just on the acting tip. It's like, because I have a lot of followers that got me in the room. Here's my thing with that, man. And I'm not going to retract what I said because I mean it 100%.
Keep that same fucking energy, Chris.
Exactly. Oh, no, of course. You're going to get it. Add clarity to it. What people don't understand is, man, it's projects and like film, and you can even see it on the music side. I'm sure you guys, know that shit on the regular because, listening to how R&B, even hip hop and R&B and all that was, 90s, even early 2000, opposed to where it is now.
Yeah.
Like, shit, look at Duvall. No shade to Duvall. He's a funny dude. Like, shout out to Duvall. But You know, I saw a meme today. It was like cats that was on SoundCloud for 15 years sitting there reevaluating their life.
Oh, yeah. Niggas is mad as fuck.
Just got on with this hit. This motherfucker going platinum off of this song that wasn't even a real joint.
I mean,
but it's like because he's got the reach.
Boy, in his defense, though, he been doing that for a minute, though.
Well, it's not even that. Comedians been doing that. Chris Rock done it.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy's done it.
Ain't no sex in the champagne.
This was just some shit that he threw out and it just so happened to catch.
Yeah,
exactly.
That shit got a bop to it.
But the difference is when Chris Rock did it, when Eddie Murphy did it, when all these cats did it, you gotta remember, look at the people you're naming, they are standing on the merit of the shit they did before. You all knew who Eddie Murphy was before that. You knew who Chris Rock. Say they were you know who Lou Duvall is before that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's because the social media is helping with that extra reach. Because let's keep it all the way 100, man. Like if this was 10 years ago, there's no way in the world that song would have got radio play like it's getting now.
Oh no.
That's just you would have had to go buy the CD. Or get his DVD, and it would have been on the extra features or whatever. But it's not. It wasn't gonna get no type of traction where it's crazy like that now because you can associate it with memes and stuff. So on the acting tip, it's the same thing. You have cats that, we're in a very visual medium, man. So of course you're gonna cast actors and actresses off of their looks first. That's the first thing. It's this person doesn't look like the part. I don't give a damn how good you are as an actor. It's that's gonna be a tough sell to the audience. But nowadays it's, if I'm up for a role and let's say some cat who's never acted before and he's only known through social media is up for a role, they're going to look at everything and go, all right, yeah, Chris is dope and he's good and he's great. And this other cat kind of looks like the role, but we got to get asses in seats. And this guy's got 1 million followers and Chris doesn't. So we're going to cast this guy and tell him to put up a post on Instagram or put out a tweet or whatever the case may be. And to me, that's ass backwards. It's supposed to be the other way around. Like when Denzel did his interview, he's talking to Jamie Foxx. Essentially what he was saying was, it's like, yo, your social media following should be a reflection of your work, not the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
If you're serious about this path and you're an actor, it's like you shouldn't get cast off of that. That's just real shit. You know what I mean? You're not gonna picture that. Picture the NBA doing that shit. Picture the NBA going to some damn.
The NBA has done that.
No, I'm talking about picking some dude off of just the street. You going down the street.
Nigga, skip to my Lou.
Oh, that's mad long ago.
I'm just saying because.
Hold up, Skip played overseas too. You gotta Skip played overseas for a minute.
Yo, they found that nigga on the street because of them N1 mixtape. Said, yo, we gotta get this fucking kid in college so he can be in the NBA. So they put his ass in college and he got drafted or he played overseas for a little while and then he came straight off name recognition. Not because he was nice like that to play in the NBA.
Yeah, but you see, they put his ass to the ringer though. See the point that's the point I'm making. He still had to go overseas and hoop before he went to the NBA. They didn't just go to Rucker and was like, oh yeah, motherfucker, we're gonna pick you up to the Rockets.
Yeah, but
he's starting next week.
Yeah, but it's a new day and time. You gotta adapt with the times. If you mad at these social media stars, why don't y'all try to do that same way that they doing? Y'all get popping on the phones at first, and then y'all can get to a bigger screen. Well, why don't y'all play the game like everybody else?
Because here's the thing, I'm not mad at the social media stars. I'm not mad at all that. That's why if you notice in the tweet, I didn't say I'm mad at I call them SMSs, social media stars. I'm not mad at them. It's Hollywood. Because here's the thing. What Hollywood is doing, and it's just like anybody else. Listen, get your shine. I'm not gonna throw shade at anybody gets some shine. Because at the end of the day, we both know if I'm up on screen and you up on screen and you're not ready, I'm gonna drown your ass. I've already proven I've got longevity in it. I can do my shit. If you're gonna beat me out because they want some, big ass Michael B. Jordan looking motherfucker, then I'm not mad about it. That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. Cool. It's not a problem. But if it's gonna come down to the acting part, you in trouble, homie. It's not gonna. I've already proven I can hold my own against whoever. It doesn't matter when I'm on the screen. The thing that bothers me about Hollywood is you're mad because your box office numbers are not doing what they're supposed to do, and which is completely why you cast these people and these shows are getting canceled. So it's like you make an actor salty because now actors are like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna go back to stage or I'm gonna go back to doing these indie films. And then when Hollywood's like, yo, we need to get at you, and then we bump the price tag up. Now it's an issue, and it's like, yo, you taking money out of my pocket by giving it to somebody who, yeah, they can hold somebody's attention for a minute on the gram or 5 minutes on a YouTube skit. They're getting all those followers, but it's like, yo, they can't carry a movie, they can't carry a series. You're talking about having to tune in to watch somebody week after week. And we all know, man, how fads are. Somebody be hot now and then they'll be gone in 6 months because, that trick gets old. That skit, that same type of funny, that same type of skit or whatever you're doing, that shit gets played after a minute. And then it's like nobody wants to see that over and over and over and over again. And then when I put it up there, that's why I was like, okay, people can at me, that's all day, but I'm going to shut it down with the simple question of, Can you name me more than 2 or 3? And I don't even think people can do that. 2 or 3 social media stars. I'm talking about people that are known strictly from social media. They never acted before. They didn't have a record deal. They weren't athletes before. I'm talking strictly. You didn't know who the hell they was until they got on the gram.
Yo, I said that. I said that before.
Find me those people who are in movies or on TV shows, and them shits are killing it right now, or they're still lasting, or the show is still on.
But
nobody can get at me.
I think the fact that actors, well, because this has been going on for a while, right? So they're literally rewriting the blueprint of how to get on. Rappers have been doing this shit since I can remember, where when it come to like LL Cool J, Ice-T, DMX, fucking Mos Def, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he said he got into rap so he can break into being an actor. Like, it's nothing of I'm popular and I want to do this extra thing to get some extra income or to get some extra shine. I'm literally cutting the line of you niggas that go to fucking Juilliard or whatever the fuck, and y'all do this, y'all go on stage plays, y'all do this, y'all do that, headshots and interviews, and like, yo, I make records, I'm popping, I want to be in a movie, all I gotta do is talk to my agent, and I'm in there. And it seems like y'all are mad because, well, not y'all, but, you know, just actors in general are mad because they didn't know that they could skip that step. And I guess it wasn't told to them, or they just thought because, oh, if I look up to Denzel and this is how he did it, I should do it. Fucking Will Smith did that shit. He literally made parents, you just don't understand it. And fucking Quincy said, yo, you're good. What's up? You want a show?
And here's the thing. And I agree with you 100%. It's like, yo, at the end of the day, if you could skip a couple of rungs on the ladder, do so. Anybody, I did it. Because if you look at actors, again, the actors that I look up to, the De Niro's, Pacinos, Will, Denzel, all these cats that are, you know, longevity in the game and OGs and legends, they had to do the theater route first. Sam Jackson, these cats had to go and do black box theater or go to conservatory and do all that shit before they even got a chance to set foot on a film set. I was doing films before I went in the theater. Before I even did my first play, I was doing films all day long. So it was like I got the chance to do that kind of jump the line, as you're saying. But the difference is all the cats you just named. So Will, Ice-T, LL, Mos Def, even Pac, all them cats.
Right.
They were either playing themselves when they first got started and had to go get training to play different shit, or they were getting training before they got put on. Like, for example, Will wasn't. If you look at Will's first couple of films, they didn't really come out until after he got put on The Fresh Prince. The only film that he did prior to that was a film called Where the Day Takes You. He plays paraplegic. I think his legs are like cut off or something. He's in a wheelchair, and it's like old ass film. It's like Ricky Lake is in that joint. Matt Dillon is in that joint. Like that's how old that shit is. That lets you know how old that shit is.
This nigga said Ricky Lake.
In a wheelchair, and he's like, got no line. He got like a couple of lines, and that's it. Then after that, he started playing really himself in roles. The first movie he got that actually was able to showcase some acting, and
where he kissed that gay nigga.
Shook with the 6 degrees, 6 degrees. The gay dude.
Yeah, when he kissed that's the only thing I remember. I don't remember shit from that movie. Like, yo, Will Smith kissed the dude. I don't remember shit from that movie.
Thing about that, that's what fucked everybody up. You know, he actually didn't kiss that dude, right?
Oh my God, thank God.
No.
Well.
So if you go back, y'all can look it up too. It's funny. They actually, like, this is way down the line. Will talked about it in an interview. He was like, the one regret, he has 2 regrets in his career, and there was one regret was not kissing the dude because he called Denzel. And Denzel was like, yo, if you kiss that dude, your career is done.
Over, nigga.
Yeah, but here's the thing. And Will was like, okay, but I want to be taken as a serious actor. And Denzel's like, yeah, just don't do that shit. And Will was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
He was like, not a problem. But it did trap Will's like, yo, I mean, I wasn't getting, like, when he was trying to go into office for certain roles, Hollywood was shutting his ass down, like limiting him to just the black films or limiting him to, oh, nah, because you were scared to kiss this dude, so we're not going to offer you these parts. We're not going to offer you these parts.
That shit sound like he was trying to soften him up or something.
Yeah, like
the summer shit. So it worked out for him, but he was saying, like, he felt like he listened to Denzel. He wasn't mad about that, but at the same time, it was kind of like he didn't know that backlash was coming. But then this is back in the day when it's like, you know, Hollywood was way more homophobic than
very
homophobic
homophobic,
obviously, with all the other shit going on. But yeah, he never ever kissed. Cause that camera angle, that's why they shot it the way they did. It looks like he did, but I was like a good 6 inches away from that dude. They just had to put the camera, you know, movie magic, put the camera a certain way, and that didn't happen because the guy he was acting opposite with also it caused tension on set. He was like, now nobody wanted to come near me because it was like, yo, you're not ready for this. You're not real. Like, so he was like, a lot of people were alienating themselves from him because he wouldn't, do the kiss, which is like, but that's on them, whatever. You shouldn't pressure anybody to do anything. But that's the type of stuff that, you know what I'm saying, I'm talking about in regards to with the social media thing, because now what it is you start cutting corners and you start trying to find the faster way to do stuff, because at the end of this day, man, it's still a business and this shit costs money. So when you get an actor on set who is not capable of hanging with an actor who's been trained, that's really what it is. We're not mad at the fact that they get in their shine. Well, whoever's mad about that, they just hate. Like they just sorry as hell, period. But the actors that are upset, the fact that you're getting put on because you quote unquote jumped the line, it's not a matter of the fact that you jumped the line on some real shit. It's just a matter of are you going to be able to deliver when we need to? Because at the end of the day, this shit costs money. They're not trying to have us up here for 15, 20 hours because they got to pay for that. And I'm not trying to get my scene cut that I'm doing with you because you couldn't hack it. The editor was like, yo, this shit is trash. And they're like, all right, we'll cut it out the movie. Now you fucking up my shine.
Right. Now,
you know what I'm saying? Because you can't hack it.
Now, what do you think actresses and actors can do to get more shine, to possibly outshine the social media stars and try to get more like, hey, I do this online, plus I got these credentials as well. Like, what can y'all do?
Kind of the shit like that's why I've honestly started implementing, what I did like with the Will Smith shit, with the Denzel stuff, except for I just put a turn on it to where, like if a social media star per se were to do that,
like not gonna have you don't want to collab with none of them or nothing like that. Be like, yo, we can do this little skit or whatever. And
here's the thing, I wouldn't have any problem doing that. But the thing is, I've actually reached out to a couple of cats about doing that. And, I'm not going to, I'm not going to put them on blast and all that because it wasn't a negative.
King Batcher hit you back? It's fucked up.
Yeah,
man.
but no, like it wasn't, because it wasn't a negative interaction. That's why, like, I'm not gonna put them out there. Like, it wasn't a negative thing. Like, yo, nah, I'm too big for you because I'm social media, whatever. But it was a simple fact of when we started collaborating on the idea, it started going, well, me. It was like they needed to be featured.
Right.
It was like, okay, yeah, I got this cat on here that's been in these movies and these things, but look at me. And it's like, okay, that's not collaboration. That's you getting shine with a little cameo from me, which may or may not help, your shit when you go into the room with your agent or when they're pitching you, like, oh yeah, by the way, he did this thing with Chris Greene. So now, for me, and I would recommend this for other actors. It's like I'm not trying to, copyright it and shit like that because I actually technically stole it from y'all, in this case Bobby, because it was like
yo, hire this nigga Bobby, yo, get this nigga a job, yo, cause like the nigga try to do the meme shit, like the shit that you be doing on Instagram. Okay. That's what he tried to do. Yo, hire Bobby to do your shit, yo, and then
say what? How do we do? Oh man, you gotta talk. I can't get that's giving away secrets, man. Now you gotta talk to him about.
Yo, hire Bobby to do your shit, yo. DM that nigga, be like, hire that nigga, yes. Throw that nigga some bread.
No, I can't fuck with Bobby on that because I've been telling him for the longest to put me in one of his interviews.
I gotta find a clip, man.
See, Bobby fuck with you, but he don't fuck with you, yo.
Chris is a real nigga. This nigga's funny as fuck.
Nigga, he got more followers than you. He don't fuck with you, nigga.
Nah,
I know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I fuck with everybody.
I got under 100K. I don't know how he sit there with y'all on the podcast. This motherfucker got like 500,000.
Man, I'm a regular.
Yo, this nigga Bobby really ain't shit. I don't know how he with us either.
Nigga, I'm a regular nigga. I'm regular as fuck. I answer everybody's shit.
Regular nigga with a K by his name. Get the fuck out of here, right?
No, I mean that's a good idea though. I wouldn't mind hiring to do that. But I think every actor can do something like that. Like I said, where it's utilizing, if they've got the body of work, utilizing, like I'm taking my clips and then putting them with these other actors, trying to get that exposure. So it's like the social media aspect is you're building your fan base, you're getting these people in, and you're talking to them, but also it's showcasing my work because that's the difference. Like I said, if somebody from social media is doing it, they on a green screen or they in their car, you could tell they shot it with their phone and then they're cutting to something that was shot high production value or something from a movie,
Right.
That's that's the difference between me and them is you can actually go find the shit that I was in and watch it. And then you can also find their stuff and watch it. So it's just a matter of blending the two. It's like basically I'm low key showing my reel, and I'm doing the social media thing. But the other thing I think actors got to do too, even if they're not, and I'm not talking about like the superstars because they're obviously already established. I'm talking about somebody in my position that's like you recognize them, but I'm still trying to get to that level of where Denzel
like
is
they seen you,
but
niggas don't know your name. Like I seen that nigga somewhere. He was in this.
Exactly.
That's why I told. That's why I told Chris to start doing Instagram stories.
He do.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I told him to start doing that
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Because when I started doing it, like, niggas actually paid attention to this shit. I was like, oh, this shit actually, y'all interested in that shit?
Y'all niggas want to see my face?
Bobby, you be talking about some shit that I'd be like, man, I can't talk about that.
Yo,
Why not? Why not? What's the problem?
Because he trying to get paid.
I still gotta get hired, buddy.
For real.
Exactly. Yeah, Bobby don't give a fuck.
Man, they don't give a fuck. As long as you got the following, nigga.
You gotta wait till I get the numbers up a little bit more. It's cool. Like I go ham on Twitter, but because I've already established that like platform where I've got people responding to me regularly on Twitter, because that's why I like that interaction. Instagram, I'm not getting the same people who are in the high ups, like the casting directors, like the well-known actors that are responding to me or that I've worked with that are on there. Because a lot of actors that I've worked with, a lot of them are not on IG because they don't, or they have their publicists handling their account because they're like, I don't got time for all that shit. Like Twitter's cool because I can just respond and go. I gotta post pictures, I gotta post video. Like a lot of them ain't really on, about that life. So, but yeah, I can't be on IG stories talking about how you hey man, y'all see that video, man? This nigga dick crooked like a question mark.
It was, man.
I can't be doing that.
It was.
Yeah, I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah, she was crooked like a princess.
All right, my nigga Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby wild.
So Chris, so if Will Smith happens to hear this, what's one thing you want to let him know, or a few things you want to let him know? If he happens to hear this, what do you want to say to him right now?
First of all, I would say, essentially, this dude need to go ahead and just block out like an hour of his time. That's all I need. Just an hour of time. You can go sit down and have some lunch or something. And I'm gonna just pick this dude's brain on, basically how to develop this brand that he's developed, which he's talked about how, like, Schwarzenegger and Stallone and all these other people had kind of put him on about being this global superstar. So it's like, pass them gems along. You know what I'm saying? Let me sit down, get my notebook, pass that out. And then afterwards, if he doesn't mind, maybe he can go back to work and I can just hang out with Jada for a little bit.
They're going to jaw you.
Let me stop playing. Yeah, because now, Will still got them Ali moves. I ain't trying to
Right, your niggas forgot.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, he don't already slapped that paparazzi with him.
Oh, hell yeah.
Exactly. That nigga from Philly.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. No, so real, like, for me, it's just a matter of I'm still a student of the game. So it's like, if I sit around any OG actors, even if it's not Will, but, any OG actors, it's like, I'm going to listen because you're at a point to where I'm trying to get to. So it's like, you're not going to do nothing but just give me knowledge anyway. I don't have to necessarily walk the path that you have walked or do the same things that you did, but I can, implement some of that. Because at the end of the day, man, everybody, that's the thing. Everybody steals from everybody, man. If you're in this creative art, like, you picking up some shit from somebody, you may not use it the same way they do, but you're going to steal from the people that came before you and then put your little shit on it and make it better for you. And then the next person after you is going to do the same thing. That's how progression happens, man. You take somebody's idea who they may have gotten to a certain stopping point, and it's like, oh, but I know if I do this, and with the technology I have or with the means that I have, I can make that better. And then you continue to go from there, man. So when I see people talking about, oh man, if you straight up biting somebody, like, word for word, yeah, that's get the fuck out of here. That's played. Don't do that. But, if you are influenced by somebody, man, people see that as like a negative, and I don't understand where that's coming from. Like, you see that beef. I'm glad we really don't have to deal with that so much in acting. Like, you got to be straight up biting somebody to get called out in acting. But like rappers, man, I feel bad for a lot of rappers because, like, you say one line that sounds even remotely close to somebody else. Oh, that motherfucker whack. He's whack because he can't.
Man, niggas been biting since forever.
If that's the trend, why not? You know what I mean? Like, why not do whatever is going on? Again, like I said, unless you just straight up biting somebody. But if he isn't, man, it's really just a matter of linking up. Like, he's actually doing this contest or something somebody sent to me. I was like,
I seen it. I forgot to enter that shit. Coot. I'm not jumping on no helicopter though.
You don't want to jump on no copter?
Fuck no.
You wild.
I'm deathly scared of heights, nigga. I'm good.
And I'm doing it.
All right, my nigga.
I'm with you on that. I'm not
nigga, did you see the Hillary Banks episode where you marry me? Boom.
Exactly.
Jumping out of shit with Will.
Yeah, we all die one day, nigga, anyway.
It's not on that fucking.
Okay, but you don't see that shit coming. Yeah, I'm not jumping out of now. That's different. Like, everybody's like, oh, you skydive. I'm like, that's different. That bungee jump shit. Actually, you have more. I'm a statistics dude, man. Statistically, you have a stronger chance of dying bungee jumping than you skydiving.
I had this conversation with my boy like 2 years ago. He said he'd rather jump out of a helicopter than a fucking bungee cord. I said, yo, nigga, are you fucking crazy? There's some shit at Six Flags we could try.
Dude, I'm telling you, that bungee shit, man, it's like proving it's like cats done got paralyzed off that shit, don't wrap around their neck and choke them out and shit like that. Like, you jump out of a plane, it's like you don't, if the chute open. And here's the thing, man, like, for somebody that's done it, it's really not that bad. Like, I don't care if you scared of heights or whatever, it really isn't. It sounds weird, but it's on some blissful shit. Like, when you jump out of a plane and it's like, you see, I'm like, oh, for real, I know it sounds crazy, but like, I see why people are fascinated with like flying, and I don't mean like in planes, like people are trying to be like, oh, how it would feel to fly, man. It really does feel like you are flying up there. It doesn't feel like you're falling, because the way you jump out of the plane, the way they have your body positioned, you don't realize how fast you're falling to the ground. It really just looks like, it really feels like you're just floating. I see why people are fascinated about that. But on top of that, not that, I don't know if this is a good or bad thing, depending on how you look at it. To me, I consider it a good thing. As fast as you damn fall into the ground, they're like, on the off chance that your chute doesn't open, you're not gonna feel that shit. You will not. Like, you are hitting the ground at over 100 miles an hour. Like, you're not gonna feel that shit.
You're not gonna feel that shit. Nigga, you don't know what can happen, nigga. Fuck around, you break every bone, you just be in there, just fuck. Man, nigga, I'm staying my ass on the ground.
Ain't no way, man. It's like, it's physically like, they're like, it's not possible. Like, people will die immediate impact if you don't black out first. That's the other thing. They're like, because that's the whole reason for the chute opening, is because you're jumping from so high at the rate you're descending. As you get closer to the ground, you are falling faster, so it actually gets harder to breathe. That's why a lot of cats,
nigga, did you just call me a meteor? I'm good.
They jump and shit like that, because of the oxygen.
Nah,
So,
you're not selling me on this, bro. I'm good. Stay my ass on the gridiron. I'll see you when you get back. All right.
Yeah, y'all gotta take him up there, man. Y'all gotta get this dude drunk. Just take his ass up.
Word. Let's do it.
Yo, I'm shooting both y'all niggas. Hit the ground, nigga. Y'all push me out of anything, nigga. I'm fucking y'all up. But yo, Chris, what's your social media so everybody can find you?
Yeah, so Twitter and Instagram are the same joint. It's at It's Chris Greene. Make sure you put the E on the end of that joint. Honestly, my fan page on Facebook, that's just a link farm to my other shit, man. I don't be posting nothing. Don't nobody be on Facebook.
Yeah,
Facebook is whack. But yeah, if you want to go find the Facebook, is actor Chris Greene, but Instagram and Twitter is Chris Greene. And by the way, I wanted to touch on this real quick. So I recently commented on Bobby's not the last video, but the one before that. What was the one before that? You put with the chick with the pajamas and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Whatever her name, but but obviously you didn't know her name.
Next bestest.
Say what?
Next best set. That's her fucking name.
Yeah.
Yo, everybody knows her name, but she's non-existent anymore. Nobody can find her.
That bitch probably a mom now.
Nah, man, nobody can find her.
Yeah, she look. Y'all done ran off. Then
That's a good ass. That's a good ass gimmick, nigga.
That got my attention.
That's why you got granny panties on.
Yeah.
To just.
Yeah, so I commented on that joint, threw my little 2 cents in. A lot of people have been, liking it and laughing and blah blah. And there was this one cat, and I want to, again clear the air. There was this one cat, Olivia Simpson. I don't know how it looks like a dude's name. I don't know. Motherfuckers be having these crazy ass handles. Just get a regular handle, man. Cats be doing some crazy shit. Anyway, he got a black Bart Simpson avatar as his picture. So I put something up there, and the dude had commented on it. And to me, I'm the type of person, I don't judge tone by text, but I'm very little, words are power. It's like, if you're not using the word correctly, or you use it in a sense that seems like it's like, oh, okay, cool. That's how you're going to get that response. To me, when somebody says something or someone is underrated, I don't think that's a positive thing, because it's like, if you look at by the definition of it, you're basically saying it's like, yo, they really don't belong here. You know what I mean? It's like you're low key, even though you're trying to give them like, oh man, people should pay more attention to them. It's like, well, why is what they're doing already not good enough? Because you're making a comparison to somebody who might be quote unquote better. And it's just like, well, don't compare them to that. It's just like, yo, if you think they should get more shine, or you think that their work should be recognized, to me, I don't call somebody underrated. I'm like, yo, man, this person right here, yo, you guys need to pay attention to this person.
Chris, your shit got 111 likes. I think it was pretty fucking funny.
Exactly. But no, this before that. So when he said that, I had made I had snapped back. Because here's the thing, I don't show my funny side a lot, just for the simple fact of I get cast in a lot more drama.
That's
shit.
why
So
DC Young Fly be taking your roles, nigga.
yeah, exactly. And that too. I'm about to get out there. He's funny as fuck though. He's funny as hell. So yeah, but I mean, I'm quick with the comebacks, man. Don't because I got 4 older siblings, so I used to get bagged. I'm the youngest. I got bagged on all the fucking time. So it's like you had to be quick with it. So I just commented back on him, and he was like, basically saying, I was basically saying your comic needs more recognition, my guy. It's like, all right, cool. And I straight up told him, I was like, yo, okay, if you meant it in that way, my apologies. You know what I mean? But sometimes you can't tell when somebody got an avatar of something and it's not like a person.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I be thinking that shit is like spam or people trolling. Because it's like, yo, you're not showing your face. You know what I mean? Like, you hiding behind some shit, unless it's like to promote a brand or something like that. But I'm like, yo, you're not Bart Simpson, obviously. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
The nigga's Pinocchio. I call him Pinocchio. They not a real boy.
Them niggas is all weird.
Exactly. So, but he came at me and he was like, "Yo, I'm just basically trying to shout you out." I was like, "All right, cool." So just to let everybody.
Wait, he said that?
No, he was saying that. No, what I meant was like your comment needs more recognition. Like when he said the comment was underrated, he was saying that
I get you.
it needed more likes. Basically, he was saying like, why doesn't it have more likes? And so I was trying to tell him, I was like, that's probably not the best word, at least for me. That's not the best word I'm gonna use because when you say that, it sounds like you coming at me like.
Yeah, it did with no context.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And it was just the way, because it was like plain and cut dry. It was like, yo, underrated comment.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to read too much into that, but at the same time, but I'm also the type of person where I'm going to respond to everyone in a way of, okay, yo, be clear. Just add some clarity on that and let's see what's really good, which is what I think a lot of actors, I know this is going back real quick and I know we got to wrap up, but I wanted to say this earlier when you asked about what actors can do to kind of play this game with the social media stars, but also show that, yo, we're actually actors, like you could put us on. And, that sort of thing too, is a lot of cats who have a following, but they're not name recognition. Like you were saying earlier, like nobody know really who the fuck Chris Greene is. It's just, oh yeah, I seen that light-skinned cat on this.
Yeah.
That's what it is. These actors gotta stop being Hollywood, man. It's like, you can't afford to not respond to people that hit you up. Like I try to respond to everybody that comments, that likes, that says whatever. Like even on your shit, Bobby, it's like everybody that's saying something, I'll at least try to like it if I can't respond to it because I didn't put that comment up there to get any type of attention. That shit was just like, it just came off the top and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna put this shit on because I know at least Bobby will get a kick out of it. And I didn't expect it to get that kind of traction. So it was like, all right, cool. I'm showing everybody appreciation for it. I think a lot of people don't do that. And so you come off like, yeah, Hollywood, but it's like, yo, you need these people to back you, to watch your shows, because at the end of the day, that's, it's our job, but we're doing it to entertain people. So it's like, you got to show that appreciation because these people are out here, hopefully, spending their money and going to do this stuff, not bootlegging the shit. But even if they are, they're bootlegging and then telling their friend about it. So who might spend money. So it's like, you gotta show that appreciation for these people, man. I think a lot of people don't do that. They get on this, oh, well, if I don't know you, then I'm not responding to you. And if I don't, it's like, man, some of these people, man, this is the highlight of their week is to go watch a show that you on or to go, peep this movie that you in or look at this, if you're a model or whatever, look at these photos that you putting up. And so it's like, the least you could do is show those people love. So at least that's how I look at it. So yeah, man.
You got to connect with the people, man.
Exactly. All day long, man. That's how it goes down. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh shit, man! But I accidentally unliked that thing. I gotta like it again.
All right, yo, Chris, thank you for calling in, man. I appreciate it, my nigga.
Yeah, man, it's all good, fellas. Anytime you guys want to chat, just holler at your boy. And oh yeah, I'm putting this out there so all your listeners will say the same thing too. Real quick before we wrap up, you guys need to be on that Breakfast Club shit, man. Y'all need to be recorded. And I know y'all put up little snaps or like little Instagram stories before you start. Y'all need to have a camera in there and record that shit, man. And if I know anybody in the area or if I could help with that, definitely. Because I think if y'all put this shit up on YouTube, man, it's going to be a problem for a lot of people because this shit is, I can imagine visually what it looks like with 3 of you in there. 'Cause how that shit sounds is having me crying.
Yeah.
Like I be on the damn floor, dying, listening to y'all talk.
That means I got to get dressed and shit. Right?
Gotta get the shape of everything.
Gotta be presentable and shit.
Nah, but we definitely working on it, man. We appreciate everything that everybody listening and giving us feedback and all that. So that means a lot. So we're going to definitely work on that and try to get that for everybody.
True.
All right, cool. And go ahead and send the contract over, Bob. You know what I'm saying? Cut my memes up and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Some of that quote.
Yeah, exactly. All right, my nigga, we gonna holler at you.
All right, fellas, be easy.
And that was our conversation with Chris Greene. All right, so somebody died. Hold on.
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin.
Because
rest in peace to Aretha.
Because Angela Bassett.
Stop, man.
No.
Stop, man. Stop.
No.
Man.
Stole her soul.
No.
For eternal youth.
You're better off saying they did the feudal dance.
I say what?
So the voice of Professor Oak, he passed.
Oh yeah, that happened.
The voice of Jet Black from Cowboy Bebop, he passed away.
Damn.
So
Did a Japanese voice.
Yeah, Japanese voices of them. So rest in peace to them.
I think he was Mr. Saturn too, or Satan, Mr. Satan. Or whatever.
Yeah, he was like Joe something. Something.
Cowboy Bebop was like a cult classic.
Yeah.
Not even a cult classic. That shit might be a classic.
No, that shit
all-around
firewater
classic.
It's
though.
like mad short, but
That's
love
one
it.
of
On purpose.
That's one of my top 5.
Yeah, it's up there.
Favorite animes of all time.
Spike Spiegels.
Picks. What picks we got, guys? What about you, Hesh?
I'm gonna just say watch season 7 of Voltron that premiered on the 10th of August, and it's good, very good.
What's up with you, Bobby?
You know what? I was watching Rampage, right? That shit is actually watchable.
I refuse to believe
the
that.
shit with the
The
Rock.
and the old video game shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is actually watchable. It's okay. It's not
It's
great,
okay.
but it's like I'm just watching this shit and it's kind of violent, and I'm like, this is kind of good, like for what it is.
Did you bootleg this or did you?
I bootleg everything, you know.
Okay, I was gonna ask where I could
Blu-ray.
where I could watch it.
Still Blu-ray.
Well, because I was gonna if it was like on like Netflix, then I was like, no, maybe I'll check it out. But if it's not on Netflix,
They show the blood. They show people like squapping people. You know,
Right, well.
people getting smashed and shit. But yeah.
I actually did not come here with a pick. I've been on my SAP shit lately. I've been watching this shit on fucking Oprah Network called Love Is. Yeah, man, I mean, I'm in love and shit. What the fuck want me to do?
I didn't even know Oprah had a network.
The OWN network?
OWN.
I'm lying. I knew that.
I just say, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I just ain't never watched nothing.
But
on
you know, nigga, that you who sent the question? Matter of fact, whatever. Dude that sent in the question.
Go watch that.
If you on your SAP shit, watch Love Is. That nigga finessed the shit out this woman. Like he stole this woman from like 3 niggas.
God damn.
And it's a true story. So, you know, love is out there. It can happen for you, my brother. Anything else, my ninjas?
Is he?
Nah, I think.
You sure? Anything else you want to get off your fucking chest before we turn these mics off and get out here? You know what? Fuck it. Nope. Not even doing it. So
I didn't even say nothing.
You look like you was about to say some bullshit.
I was just thinking. I was perusing the mental calendars.
Is there anything else you want to say?
The Robo Flavors was popping. I don't know.
Anything else you want to say, Bobby?
Nah, I'm good. Before I fuck this whole podcast.
Oh damn!
I think it's already fucked up.
What? It was good.
Well, I mean,
I gotta listen back. All right, so Ninja Vanish.
It was, you know.
Ninja Vanish. Get the fuck out of here, Ash. We out of here.